Hey, Amanda, we vibing. All right, that's my first 5 laps. Count it. All right, thank you so much for the super chat. We vibing indeed. So yeah, I did set a goal, but every super chat is like $5 or more is 5 laps. So, or they're really, oh God, Amanda, we're already at 15, girl. No. No. Yes. No. Yes. It's kind of the vibes. Yeah, Rosie promised to do a cannonball if there's a $500 donation. Just saying. Don't remind them, Tagger. They don't need to know. It's for this live only, so don't tell nobody. Because I don't want to do it. I might cry. Please don't, Salma. No. No. Please, if you love me, you won't do it. Salma, no. No, Salma. Salma, no. Love the suit. Looks good on you. Thank you. You look so happy. Thank you, Lex. My real life is great. The internet is something I've been ignoring the past few days. This is probably why I'm in a pretty good mood. Yeah. It's like if you don't post your face, like, I mean, I think your face is the important part, but like even your body, like you don't post anything. But you're online talking shit? Ugh, loser behavior. You're gonna talk shit, say it with your face, say it with your chest. That's what I do. If I got shit to talk, with my face, with my voice, I don't hide. Is he thinking about making his own channel, or is he just going to do different video ideas with you? I think at some point he may do his own thing, because I've made it really clear to him, like, well, it's my channel, it's my channel and my content, and like if you want to make your own content, like I think you should make a channel of your own, and I support that, and I want to be a part of that as much as possible, like to help him, right? Yeah, I'm just not interested in a couple's channel. I'm just not. I know that's not what you were asking, but people have asked before. I love that you're keeping your channel your own. Very wise. Yeah, like this is my space. This is the space that I come to where I feel unabashed and unashamed to talk about myself, my views, my thoughts. This place is me to be myself, be authentically myself, and occasionally address bullshit that I don't want to address but need to because of the greater good of all involved. I'm not going to play into the commodification of people's humiliation of me on the internet for entertainment. I'm not doing it. I'm not. It takes strength to admit you know what that that takes strength to admit, and you know what, that foils the reaction channel's plot, which is why they don't platform when I talk about those things. They don't show when I'm showing myself to be accountable. They don't talk about it because it disrupts their narrative of who I am that isn't real, is entirely parasocially built on the foundation of the ghost of Amber's past. That's why when I was talking about Girl World being a mental illness, like it's derangement, it's delusion, it's scary that people take aspects of Amber's life and apply it to mine because they view me like a spinoff. It's fucking weird. Who even has time to do things like that? Their paychecks depend upon it. They clock into their 9 to 5 at the Rosie factory. If you want to go there, I think that's an old reference to Amber, so I kind of want to take that back a little bit. I've gotten to a place now where like I'm still just dealing with what existing on the internet with my digital footprint and this type of audience attacking me all the time. I'm still just trying to navigate that in the best way I know how. But I'm not going to take criticism from some anonymous loser bitch on the internet who does not have my best interest in mind, who enjoys my downfall and wants me to fail. I'm not taking your criticism. I don't want it. Keep it to yourself. Period. So just real quick, nobody gets to tell me what I talk about on my channel. Nobody. None of y'all. I talk about what I want to talk about. I do what I want to do. And that's that on that.
I want an independent woman if she working with something. I want a slim fine woman with some twerk with her. See, got a lot, but I can work with her. Want a big fine woman with some pop, 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 with some twerk, twerk, with some pop, 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 with some twerk, pop, pop, twerk, pop, pop, twerk, pop, pop. Bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down. Turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 touch your toe, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, up and down, touch your toe, up and down, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, up and down, touch your toe, bounce your booty, touch your toe, bounce your booty, up and down, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, your booty out, around, your booty out. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, work with her, now 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 work with her. You ain't got a lot, but I can work with her, now 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 work with her. Walk with it, now work, 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 walk with it, now work. Your booty out, now work, walk with it, 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 now work, walk with it.
Hello, guys. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. To anyone watching in real time, thank you so much for being here. To anyone watching during playbacks, I appreciate you. To all my channel members and patrons, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And to my mods who are always here holding me down, I appreciate y'all so much. Following this live stream, if you are part of the Discord, we will be watching the new episode of Love Island USA that drops tonight. So immediately following this live stream, we'll be going straight into that. For anybody who's been following Love Island, you know tonight's episode is going to be wild. Crash outs, crying, yelling, arguments. I can't wait. I cannot wait. And I want to thank my mods who a few months back held me down and said, bitch, make time to get into Love Island. For those who don't know, I started watching Love Island a few months ago for the first time. I know it's been a big show, you know, like I don't know, I just watched other type of reality TV. And then my mod said, trust me, make the time. I made the time. I have no regrets. Kenzie needs to go. Sincere needs to go. Yeah, just know there's a few people need to go. A few people really need to fucking go. But that's not why we're here. We are here to talk about Rosie. Rosie, word salad Rosie. Oh my goodness. When I tell you, I was editing a few days ago, I was editing a retro react that I really think you guys would enjoy. Because, you know, like for the most part, we're still new to Rosie. So I was like, let me go back with some of the stuff that I downloaded that I haven't gone through. And then there was one specific stream. I was just like, oh, I think we're going to enjoy this. And then Rosie went live from her pool. Well, let me rephrase that. Rosie went live from her parents' pool. And then she got to talking and talking and talking. And I said, oh, we're going to pause this. I'm going to start editing this down. Keep in mind, this will be one of 2 live streams. And then she went live yesterday, of course, from, the kitchen where she always is. And I'm just like, wow, Rosie, thank you. Amberlynn, who, while she continues to be delusional as if she's not very similar to Amber, that's okay with me. It makes it more fun that way, if I'm being real. Like, because to be a problematic train wreck, you have to lose a lot of the self-awareness. And that's what she doesn't have. So that's a big part of it. And she's really settling in to the train wreck that she is, popping off, sounding dumb as fuck when it comes to reactors. But speaking of dumb, before I get to the support, I want to thank y'all. I'm going to get to it in a second. Speaking of dumb, and I want to emphasize dumb. And before I get into this, for anyone new to my platform, I don't have a college degree. I want to make that very clear. I do not have a college degree. One of the biggest reason I root on you guys who are, pursuing degrees in school, working hard, I didn't have it in me. So shout out to y'all. Even though I don't have a college degree, I have friends who have college degrees. I have one of my siblings who just graduated from nursing school. So I know some things that comes with, the hardships and the hard work that comes with getting a degree. So imagine my shock when I heard Rosie talking about Remy's professor in a very interesting way, especially when it's a bum ass bitch whose only accomplishment that I've seen over the last, year is being a guard dog in her parents' kitchen. So let's take a look real quick before I get to the poll, before I get to the support and a few other things, and of course, get into the live stream. I want us to take a quick look over just some opinions that Rosie has had over the last couple of days. Rosie that barely got her fucking GED. And that's no shade to anybody who got your GED. Whatever level of education you got, my hat's off to you. But when you're this, you should probably shut the fuck up. Let's get into it real quick. Real quick.
Would it be crazy for me to do a third live today? Probably. But I could cook something. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. Probably not. That's probably too much. My boyfriend probably misses me. He's been doing, oh my God. He has this one teacher. He did not realize the class he signed up was the same teacher. He had this teacher last semester. This bitch.
This what? Why is the professor a bitch? I'm sure there's an explanation coming, right? Because I'm like, wait, why the professor a bitch? Look, I'm sure Rosie's about to explain. Hold on. Let's not jump to conclusions. I'm sure there's a reason behind why Remy's professor is a bitch. Go ahead, Rosie, explain.
She's crazy. Like, I mean, he's doing his work. He's doing a great job. But this teacher was the teacher that assigned him a paper every week. And because it's a summer course, she took like a fall course and condensed it into like, because I think it's like not like a month-long course or something, or like 6 weeks or something. I don't remember. I'd have to ask him specifics again. But it's like a lot shorter. So this week he has in that class 3 papers due. 3.
Wait, I'm not hearing the part that makes her a bitch. That's normal. Yes, it's a shorter period of time. So therefore it's accelerated. So yeah, there's going to be a lot more work, which I'm sure Remy would know. Remy didn't have to sign up for the class, so I'm not understanding why the professor's a bitch. Wait, is Remy's professor a bitch because Remy doesn't have as much time as he did in the past to spend time with Rosie in Discord? because I'm not hearing what would make this professor a bitch. I remember I heard this the other day and I was immediately annoyed. I didn't realize Rosie was able to follow that up the next day with something worse. Let's take a listen.
3 papers. I took some business calls. Sukoshi. I hung out with my boyfriend because it is our 5 months today. He, poor guy. This one professor, this woman is giving that class literally like two and a half, maybe even like 3 classes worth of work in 1 week. Like, it's so bad. Like, today he was so anxious. Like, he's currently taking a nap, so whenever he wakes up from that, he's probably going to get back to working on his schoolwork. Like, because it wasn't just the 2 papers. She also assigned like an hour-long podcast and questions to answer about the podcast and like 2 other assignments all in the same week. And I'm just like, you poor guy. Like, he's making it work, and like, it's fine, but like, he's gonna kick ass like he always does. But he is stressed, and I don't blame him. She like took the coursework of like a regular fall spring semester and like took all the work that's spread over like a certain amount of weeks to like half the time. Also, what the hell just got on my shirt? What the fuck? It doesn't smell like anything. It must be water or something. What the hell? Yeah, summer semesters are super condensed. That's very true. Yeah. The way I would give a bad rate my professor rating so fast, I told him to do that.
Wait, did Rosie just say she told Remy to leave the professor a bad review because the professor is doing their job? Wait. The same Rosie who sat on this platform within the last couple of weeks to brag about Remy, how smart he is to get into the military, the testing it took, and all of that, how supportive she is of Remy, how much she doesn't center herself. She is sitting here complaining about Remy's professor doing her job to the point that she just agreed with a viewer, an anonymous viewer, saying that, yes, she encouraged Remy to leave his professor a bad review. What? Because Remy's stressed, like I'm sure a lot of people in school who's pursuing their dreams get stressed. That's actually common. There's a reason there are people who opt out of summer classes. That's the reason. That's normal when it comes to summer classes. If Remy had too much time on his hands, I'd actually think he's lying about the summer classes. But Rosie, the bum bitch that she is, the uneducated bitch that she is, that just likes to use a lot of big words, buzzwords, and try to come off educated, is encouraging her man to leave a bad review for his professors that's doing her job. I just want to ask this question again. Wait, why does Rosie think she doesn't deserve some of the criticism she gets online after saying dumb shit like that? Okay. I just wanted to make sure we talked about that off top because that's not going to be part of the stream we're covering today. When I heard her say this, I said, girl, what? Help me understand. I don't have a college degree, and I knew that made sense. Got it. Oh, she's such a dumb bitch. She is such a dumb bitch. Let me just tell y'all real quick what I have on my eyes because I want to make sure I get to some support, close out the poll, and then we're going to get into the stream because pool streams for Rosie, they tend to be entertaining. I don't know what it is about her big ass floating in that water. Her mouth just flows too, and I enjoy that because, you know, she puts her foot in her mouth. Today, I'm wearing the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Fall Romance palette. You guys have seen me wear this before. And my favorite colors in there, which is Midnight and Divine. These two here. Midnight and Divine. But that's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. Buckle in, just so y'all know, it's Friday. I popped my edible. So it's gonna be one of them streams. And then we going, like I mentioned off top, we'll head into Discord after that. Let me get into some of the support. But I was so happy I wasn't alone because when she was saying this shit, I was like, is anybody hearing this shit? But Rosie won't understand. Rosie will not understand. I'm so happy this stream is her going off about the criticism that she gets online. I'm happy. Jerry, thank you so much for the support, boo. Exactly what I need today. Heard back from the TV channel. I didn't get the job. I had actually responded to you in chat before I started, Jerry. No worries. There's something better for you. There's something better for you. I hope this stream brings you some laughs, but I can't wait to hear you tell me about the real job, the better job that you end up getting. Head up. This wasn't for you. This wasn't for you. You got this. And thank you for the support, boo. Thank you. KD, thank you. Drunk Amber would hurl herself at me like a bowling ball, and I would fear for my life. Scary. Sitting with a rambling, stoned Rosie is cruel, Charlie. KD, you know what? On that note, and thank you for the support on that note, let me close out this poll. And let me make it very clear. KD, Amber's the only answer for me. I'm sorry. It got to be Amber. It has to be Amber. It has to be Amber for me. And let me tell you, thank you to all 487 of you who voted. Who would you spend 12 hours with locked in a room? And I want to give credit to Be Witchy because one of my mods, Opinionated, posted this poll in Discord. And I said, ooh, I got to take that. I got to take that. That's our poll for today. But Be Witchy, credit to you. Thank you for this genius poll. So back to the results. Who would you spend 12 hours with locked in a room? 55% said stoned Rosie. And 45% said drunk Amber. For the 55% of you, you guys have a lot of confidence in your therapist. And I love my therapist. That's no shade to her. Y'all got a lot of confidence in your therapy sessions because what Rosie ain't gonna do is sit there and be high and tell me about all the trauma she experienced from the moment she could walk to the moment that she could slather cake on her fucking titties for money online. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Amber's drunk ass, she's going to be looking for Emily's location, trying to get on a show in the LCU. And worst case scenario, she get on my nerves, just kick her in the back of the knee and she fall down like a turtle. You know she's not getting back up. She can't even get back up like sober. So drunk, she'll just lay there, rock back and forth. Rosie, on the other hand, that's no. And I'm going to repeat, locked in a room with no. The only way to shut Rosie up would be for me to catch a case. No, I'd rather go the Amber route. That's just me. I'm going to go the Amber route. I'm not dealing. I already got my own shit I got to work through. I don't need hers on top of that. And I'm locked in a room for 12 hours. Do you know what type of secrets you can get out of agents by locking them in a room with Rosie for 12 hours? Listen, the truth is Rosie low-key is a secret weapon. It's just, I don't think a lot of people know that. The fuck? Hell no. Hell no. No, thank you. No, thank you. I believe I am strong. I believe I am tough, but I'm not that tough. I'm not that tough. And speaking of strength, what the fuck is my black ass doing? Speaking of strength, happy Juneteenth, y'all. I meant to start the stream that way. Happy Juneteenth. I'm so sorry. Part of it is the edibles, but that's no excuse. Happy Juneteenth, y'all. Please, 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 please rejoice in this day. And it makes me so happy. It's also in June, Pride Month. But yeah, happy Juneteenth. I appreciate y'all. And I've actually been collecting some of the quotes you guys were posting in Discord because some of them, I don't know, they just make me happy. So if you Black and you proud, please throw a fist in chat. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Now let me continue. Ray, thank you for the support. The way she structures her sentence is so ridiculous. Baby girl, you are not that bright. That's one of the things that bothers me about her. It's okay to not be like, girl, just be yourself. You're not that smart. If she was smart, she wouldn't even be in the position she's in right now. Anyways, baby girl, you are not that bright. Professor Love Rosie. Like, she tries so hard. There's times I've listened to Rosie, and I'm not gonna hold you, this times I'm like, am I the problem or her? Maybe I just don't understand what she's saying. And then I'll check in Discord just to make sure, like, sometimes you gotta check how stupid you are. So I was just like, I'll check in Discord. I'm like, okay. Because I'm just like, what the fuck is she actually saying? Even the way she structured some of them sentences in the pool, I'm like, I'm not even high for real yet. So, like, there's no reason I should not understand what she's saying. She's just doing the most. Oh, and Helly Belly, just to be clear, you said, can you be stoned in the room also? There's no way I'd be in a room with Amber or Rosie sober. I should have mentioned that, but there's only so many characters I could fit on the poll. I was not, I would never be in a room with them sober. Not a chance in hell. Mm-mm-mm. Let me see. K Buns, thank you, boo. Happy Juneteenth short stuff. I can't even get mad. I can't even get mad. Of all days, you could have at least spoke the truth, K Buns. You could have at least spoken the truth. K Buns, it's okay. It's okay. I appreciate you. And yes, happy Juneteenth, y'all. I appreciate you for real. Fit and curvy, twerking, bouncing booty while doing chores. I know that's right. Charlie looking fabulous. And her 6'8" queen vibes. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Man, I want to get some of these edits done so quickly, and I know I can't rush, but I want to get these done because when I tell y'all, when we get to the Ret show, y'all gonna enjoy it. And for anyone who's been watching Rosie longer than myself, or some people who are new to Rosie, let's remember some of the streams Rosie used to do after work in her car. That's one of the streams I'll be going over. And I know that might be shocking to some of you guys who are new to Rosie. Rosie actually used to have a job. She just can't keep one. And she used to go live like on her lunch breaks or after work. And she used to run her mouth. And this is before she got the large influx of, viewers from this community. So she was a lot more comfortable. A lot more comfortable. I love that for us. Fit and curvy. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Let me see. Ari, my boo, thank you for 45 months. Let me see. Wait, hold on. Ace, I can't come out to fam, so out to oh, wait. Do me a favor, Ace. Do me a favor. DM me, because I know we DM me phonetically. I want to make sure I get that right and put some respect on your fucking name. I got you. Can y'all do me a favor? Tag Darkly Dreaming in chat and just throw them some crowns. I just want to make sure I say it correctly, but I got you. Say less. Say less. You home, boo. Say less. Let me see. Villain, thank you so much. Let me get this pulled up. Welcome to the Gold Cluster, boo. Sorry. Of course it's me, so I'm already behind. And I need this back end to work with me. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. I appreciate you. Sugar Honey Iced Tea, thank you for the gifted members. To the new members, enjoy. Remember, you do have access to the Discord when you are Supreme or higher, so get in there. Especially if you're into Love Island, because we locking in tonight. Once again, Sugar Honey Iced Tea, thank you, thank you, thank you. Possibly Kim, Malukni, oh, can I get a kiss? Oh my God, Corbin. Oh yeah, actually Corbin needs to go too. Okay, so actually Corbin needs to go, Sincere needs to go, Kenzie needs to go, and actually revisit how she got that fucking nursing degree based on the thing she said about Vision. And I need her to learn to shut the fuck up. And for anybody who may be a Kenzie fan in chat, that is okay. That is okay. But Kenzie is the top bird in the Love Island house. She is a bird. When she said, "Oh, let's not tell everybody we kissed," I said, "Oh, you're a bird. Do you know millions of people will see this?" That's the other thing. Girl, do you think there was no cameras in there? Do you think y'all alone? Do you not know you're on one of the most popular shows in the States? What? Anyways, it's okay. It's okay. That's not why we're here. We're here about Rosie. I'll take these rants to Discord because Kenzie get on my fucking nerves. Anyways, Katie, thank you. I was homeschooling and had to pay for my own material. My parents would not even finish the FAFSA paperwork for me to apply for college. How I would love the opportunity to have 3 papers due. Rosie, as privileged as she is, she's so tone deaf. And that's the thing that also bothers me with Rosie. And thank you so much, Katie. Thank you so much. Because that's something Rosie don't understand. One of the many things that bother me about Rosie, she puts on this fake intellectual like personality, making it seem like she understands all these different things when she really understands nothing. She truly doesn't. She just parrots popular talking points, at least things that I think she notices getting a lot of support, and leans a certain way as far as like your morals and beliefs, and then she just parrots that. But when it comes to standing on business and backing up the words that she kept saying for a while, she falls flat every single fucking time, just like everything else in her fucking life. And thank you again, KD. Rice Pudine, is Remy's professor 500 pounds plus and lazy in Florida too? I mean, if Remy's professor happens to be anything over 400 pounds, I bet Rosie just feels threatened. I bet Rosie simply just feels threatened because I don't understand her opinion on a professor simply doing their job. It's weird. And thank you again, Boo. A chill. Anyone feeling a George Glass thing with the boy George Glass? I don't know who George Glass is. Y'all know stuff go over my head. Well, I need to stop saying that because y'all call me short. I probably that's a popular reference that I'm not getting. So no offense to you. It's just certain things, and I'm low-key high. But thank you, Boo. 95 Mud Shovel, thank you. My whole philosophy slash pre-law program is accelerated. It's a lot of work, but that's how online schools work, dude. Taking it out on the professor is wild. It's not even that. It's her trying to encourage Remy to do that. And here's the thing, right? Like, as I mentioned, I don't have a degree. I don't have a degree, but I've had people close to me pursuing their dreams. And they've come to me while stressed and stuff. All you can do is encourage them, remind them that they got this, remind them that this too shall pass, or maybe just be an escape for them. If it's that you got to take them out to eat real quick just so they could step away from the books, or, laugh it up with them, tell them about your dating life, something to like just get their mind going, like, get their mind okay. That's what you do. I've heard so many complaints from my friends, my siblings, about like just the struggle of getting through school, the headache, the stress, the tears. And all I could do, like, what do you need from me? What is it that I could do for you? There's never been a time that I can think of where it's just like, fuck that professor, let's go. It's more so like, all right, what can I do to you? Like, what can I do for you so that like we can get you in a better spirits? Or at least just get your mind off of this for a second. That's all you can do. It's weird. It's so weird. It's so weird. I'm just like, and you consider yourself a supportive girlfriend? Okay. All right. Anyways, parasocial hot dog, thank you. You know how sometimes you think you need to take a shit, but it ends up being just a fart? That's Rosie. Happy Friday, y'all. Truly. Truly. Like, she don't think. She don't think. And speaking of taking a shit or a fart, she was in that pool for a while. Imagine the things we didn't notice that was happening underwater. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, and it's still early in the stream. We're about 30 minutes in. I won't paint too much, but parasocial hot dogs, you brought it to mind. Because now that I think about it, like there's probably a lot that was going on in that pool that we didn't see. Poor Levi. Poor Levi. Okay, listen, look. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm just okay. I'll wait about 45 minutes before I start painting. It just came to mind. You know me. I gotta say it. I gotta say it as soon as it comes. I gotta say it. You know what I mean? But Sienna, that pool is foul. And that's another thing. When Rosie, knowing she don't do shit, barely anything, and be having slick ass comments with how the pool is. Bitch, your brother do that. You don't do shit. Anyways, Sugar Honey Iced Tea, Remy chose the summer classes to avoid visiting Rosie. I would hope that's true. Actually, let's just spread that rumor. For anybody watching in real time, that ain't true, but we're just gonna spread it. Why not? It's okay. We could just spread that. I hope before he's done with school, he realizes the mistake he's making by staying with Rosie, but we'll see. We will see. Because if not, the day's going to come where Remy truly regrets the day he emailed or DM'd, however he reached out to Rosie. He's going to regret that shit. And unfortunately, because we'll be going over it today, he may have to realize it after they move in together. Yeah. We talked about it when they started talking months ago, and it seems like it's heading that way. I'm not shocked, though. Rosie's a bum. She just plans to go from one household to another, living off of one person to the next. I've seen her kind many times. And thank you again, Chicken Honey Iced Tea. Fit and Curvy, thank you. When I did my animal companion death doula course, it was 6 weeks. It was a lot of work every single week, as it should be. She doesn't understand doing work for actual accomplishments. She will always be an entitled grifter. And the grifting ain't stopping. I want to point out, and thank you, Fit and Curvy. See, that's the thing. When you that loud and wrong, I think she forgets how many people watch her and how many people watch her who actually know how to work hard. Even if it's not for a degree of some sort, there are people who watch her, probably most of her audience, who do way more than what she does. So imagine sitting there having that opinion while forgetting you're just a big ass fat ass bum online expecting to get paid from it. So Rosie had set that goal, right, to do the pool stream. She does the pool stream. And then she set another goal in the pool stream to do laps. For someone who doesn't like the LCU, it's giving LCU, because that's something the LCU would do. So viewers had to pay up for her to finally leave that kitchen. And now that she's at that out of the kitchen, viewers got to pay up for her to move her body while in the pool. Got it. Okay. Hey. Choices. Just Jamie, thank you. He's taking summer classes so he can continue to earn income from his GI Bill. It's either that or he gets a job. Either way, he would be busy. She can't relate to people trying to improve their lives. Thank you for that information, because there's a lot about the GI Bill I don't understand, and that makes sense. Because I think they have to, and please correct me, but I believe when it comes to the GI Bill, you do have to take a certain amount of courses to be able to keep a certain pay that you get, I believe. So thank you for that reminder. So for Remy to keep financially helping Rosie the way that I'm confident he helps her, he kind of actually got to take those courses. And she over there encouraging Remy to leave a bad review for his professor. Got it. Dumb bitch. Thank you, Just Jamie. Lily, thank you. Thank you, Charlie, for actually creating a safe, accepting, and wonderful community. You are so appreciated. Like this stream, everyone. Thank you so much, Lily. Thank you. I couldn't do it without y'all. That's the truth. I'm one person. And one thing I appreciate about my community, I'm not talking about this whole corner of the internet. I'm talking about what I build over here, is that I'm grateful, even though I do feel it took a little bit, I'm grateful I found the right people to find me. Because at the end of the day, I could sit here, run my mouth all I want. If we're not at least on the same page with certain things, this can't be the community that it is. It can't be safe. So I appreciate y'all and everyone who plays a part in what this is, because it ain't just me. Yeah, it's my name on the platform, but let's be real. I can't do it alone. So I appreciate y'all for real. Bella, thank you for 12 months. The question is, can I use drugs too? Bella, if you're talking about the poll and being in the room with Amber and Rosie, absolutely. I'll probably take 2 edibles if I had, maybe 4. No, I'll pace myself. Because, yeah, no. Them and being sober, not a chance in hell. Ain't no way. And Bella, thank you again for 12 months, boo. Let me see. Waffles, thank you. Her life is centered around men, so she has no problem naming other women who she thinks get in the way of her and her boyfriend. It's gross. Yes, because I still don't understand the whole bitch thing. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to make it seem as though I have an issue with the word bitch. I don't want to make it seem that way. But you know what this gives me? For those who have been around for a while, and thank you again, Waffles. Remember when Amber was going to see, I believe it's a psychiatrist, and she was doing this thing where she was like, that lady or that, it's the way she talked, like kind of down about someone so accomplished who's simply doing their job. Keep in mind, Amber didn't even call her a bitch. That's why I got irritated. It's not like I don't use profanity. I do. But it was just like, that didn't fit. It didn't make sense. Where's this coming from? It was weird. Cool girl. It was the doctor. Okay, because I forgot who it was. I know it was a professional. It was someone with a degree. It was someone more accomplished than Amber. And it's the way she talked about her. I was just like, or was it the weight loss doctor? Either way, for y'all who have been around for years, this just shows how long I've been around. It was weird. See, princess, that's what it's giving to me too. That's what it's giving, especially after the conversation, that awkward conversation, that and excuses that her and Remy were giving a few days ago when it comes to gender roles. It's just like, you know what, Rosie, keep talking. Keep telling on yourself. Keep telling on yourself. Rosie's that fake ass ally. When you first hear her speak, she sounds good because she says what she says with so much conviction that like you kind of believe her. But then when you start paying attention for long, it's just like, oh, actually, you're full of shit. You were just parroting somebody. Oh, that sucks. Like, it's annoying. It's annoying. Oh, but whose food would you eat? Amber, Rosie, or Chantel? I feel like we've done this poll before, and thank you, HL. I'm still going with Amber. I'm going with Amber. And I know that might be shocking to some of y'all. First of all, I'm not eating Chantel's food. Anybody outside of Chantel who eat her food, they always get sick. Rosie, I know some of y'all probably think Rosie, but I'm still gonna go with Amber and her cat food. I'm gonna go with Amber and her cat food because also you got to think about it. I know if I didn't like it, Amber would buy food afterwards. Chantel's doing some weird shit, I believe, to get the food she's getting, and Rosie's a broke ass bum who depends on Remy, her parents, and her brother. So yeah, that's where we at. Anyways, Crimson, thank you. Nah, because drunk Amber will just be silly and annoying. I'm fighting stoned Rose. See? Yeah, see? That's why I was surprised by the poll. But sometimes we got to talk these things out. I'll do the poll again, maybe in a couple of weeks. Let me give it time because I got some other poll ideas too. Only because I feel like if we talk it out now, I feel like a lot of people probably will see why Amber was the right answer. Because ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm sorry. Can't do it. Stoned Rosie. Yeah, I'm gonna catch a case. I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. And I do think I look good in orange, but I don't want to wear orange for that reason. Not for Rosie. No, thank you. Even though it's Juneteenth, they lock my black ass up so quick. So quick. Yamino, thank you. You choose Amber because you're so small. She'll miss you every time. But that's fine. I think it's more of a punishment for whoever is locked with me. Yamino, I'd pick you over them bitches any day. Are you crazy? Yamino all day. And I know Yamino would call me short. Yamino would probably find different ways to call me short in different languages all through. Actually, maybe that is torture. Yamino, I'm still choosing you. Yamino, I know you have this love for Rosie, but the right answer is Amber. The right answer is Amber. Just think about it. Yamino, if you chose Rosie, you know you'd have to listen not only to her past, everything with her trauma, but she'd be talking about Remy for about 8 out of the 12 hours. Are you sure that's what you want? Think about that. And while you ponder, I'm gonna get started with this in a second. Let me just grab this last support and then I'll pick back up the support in a sec, y'all. But let me see. The scooter needs a safe word. Needs some prayers, good vibes for money and a broken AC. Also in the poll, I picked Rosie. You didn't say I can't have headphones and loud music. That's a good point. That's a very good point. And y'all, can y'all just throw some encouragement, please, their way. Need prayers, good vibes for money and a broken AC. Y'all, please throw some encouragement towards the scooter needs a safe word. And actually, the scooter needs a safe word. I've been meaning to talk to you. Nothing bad. Nothing bad. I know that probably came off so weird. If you're in the Discord, hit me up. If you're in the Discord, and if you're on Twitter, just hit me up there. If you're not in Discord, that's fine. Send me a screenshot of your username and everything, because I've been meaning to talk to you, and I want to make sure I ain't talking to the wrong person. Y'all just send those good vibes. In the meantime, let's get into Rosie, because Lord knows she can't replace shit that she's been breaking in that house. Well, let's get into it.
It is hot today, guys. Let me tell you something. It is like 92 degrees out today. It is hotter than balls. Oh, it is so hot here. Like, it's actually insane. Y'all want to know something interesting that's been happening in my life the past couple days? So one of my TikTok drafts that I posted a while back, it like randomly went viral starting, I want to say, a couple days ago. And like, viral is a loose term. I mean, viral for me, over 100K views on TikTok's like, I consider that viral for me. It's not like viral, but it's I don't know what the new term is for that, because
We've talked about this before. No matter if it's positive, negative, Rosie loves going viral. So she's going to talk this down.
I feel like viral, the way it was a decade ago, is not the same viral that's today. You know what I mean? But it's the TikTok YouTube short video with the fan where I'm talking about confidence, like lip syncing to that audio.
What do you do on those days that you don't feel that confident or fearless or powerful like you did out there?
Pretend.
Fake it?
Yeah.
Until we make it?
I mean, why not? It's either that or cry myself to sleep. Who wants to do that?
And
That's the TikTok she's referring to. Keep in mind, Rosie, as we know, she goes viral from time to time because, I mean, look at her. And then when she starts speaking, it's just like, goddamn. She truly presents as a good case to go viral. I mean, just off of... Anyways, I'm going to just leave that alone. But that's the TikTok she's referring to. Now, she gets distracted a bit by the super chat coming in, and then she's going to talk about the goal, and she's going to keep reminding people within this stream, like keep reminding people there's that goal, even though she should be moving her body for free because we see what's there. But here we are. But she'll get into that. And I did cut it out of this edit because keep in mind, this was almost 2 hours. I did cut it down. But the account that she talks about, or this whole thing, she actually ends up in DMs with this person, and it's Rosie. One thing Rosie loves to do is DM people. So she ended up in DMs with this person, and come to find out they were a minor. So when she found out they were a minor, she made sure to immediately exit the conversation, even though Rosie has found herself in DMs. And before I say this, I want to be clear, I'm not labeling her anything, but she just has an issue with the boundaries, even when it's minors. So she did go through her ex's child's email, I believe, and tried to talk about, I believe it was their sexuality to their parents, pretty much like just breaking all type of boundaries when it comes to that child. And I believe there was a child who was in some sort of something with Shane Dawson, and Rosie, for whatever reason, thought it would be necessary for her to reach out to this minor. And then the GoFundMe, or the fundraiser that she did, I want to say it was last year or 2 years ago. If they weren't minors, they were incredibly young. I know this sounds weird. I don't believe Rosie is like Karate Joe. I want to be very clear. But Rosie's so manipulative. I don't think she should be around young adults, young people, for that reason, because of the way she lies, and she's manipulative. So yeah. Okay. Oh, Jimmy, dreaming. I DM'd you, boo. I jammed you. I got you. Let's get back into Rosie.
Amanda, we vibing. All right, that's my first 5 laps. Count it. All right. Thank you so much for the super chat. We vibing indeed. So yeah, I did set a goal for the maximum of 10 laps. Or not 10, sorry, 100. 100 laps. But every super chat is...
Thank you, because y'all know sometimes I can't find words my damn self. Impressionable youth. Thank you, Sweary. That's what I was trying to say, because they're impressionable. I want to be very clear again. I'm not calling Rosie karate Joe. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't believe she should be around youth. That's just my belief. You obviously have your opinion, but that's just my belief. Now back to this stay-at-home bum.
Like $5 or more is 5 laps. So, or they're really, oh God, Amanda, we're already at 15, girl. No. No. Yes. No. Yes. It's kind of the vibes.
The minute Rosie did this, I said, I've seen this before. She tries to like cover up the begging and be like, no, please don't. Like, bitch, shut up. Please shut up. I want to just revisit real quick, especially because I know we have new people here, at least to the topic of Rosie. I want to revisit last year when Rosie said that she would do a cannonball into her parents' pool. Keep in mind, she don't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Her big ass would do a cannonball into the pool for a singular $500 super chat. And then one of her mods, who actually used to support a lot, like financially, like a lot, because I remembered her back then. I don't know if they're still around. They were like, "Oh, Rosie, what if I do it?" And we see Rosie's performance. Let's take a look.
Yeah. Rosie promised to do a cannonball if there's a $500 donation. Just saying. Don't remind them, Tagger. They don't need to know. It's for this live only, so don't tell nobody. Because I don't want to do it. I might cry. I said $500 because I know no one's going to do it, so.
I hate bitches who say shit and think they smart, because that was her trying to like reverse psychology the thing. Like, I know nobody gonna do it. And then she probably was holding her breath like, is somebody gonna do it? Somebody about to do it. This is the same Rosie. Because when I first started tapping into Rosie, I wasn't even sure I was gonna cover her. I remember one of the first things that she did that had me side-eyeing her. Y'all, Rosie had come on stream. She had a habit of doing it. Like, oh, I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling down. My body pain, like, you know how she do. And she used to have people, viewers, and I think she caught on to how these viewers were. Then they'd randomly send her like a $100 PayPal. And then after that $100, she noticed it. For some reason, Rosie's pain seemed to start going away. She seemed to like get a lot more energy. Or she used to do this thing like, oh, I want to do groceries. I want to do this, but I have to wait for payday, or I have to do this because I'm on a tight budget, or I would love to be able to cook this for y'all. But based on, you know, how my funds are, I'm paraphrasing, but pretty much she was saying like, based on the fact that, you know, I'm a bum ass bitch and my account only got $5, I can't get this steak. And then she'd drop enough hints, and then there'd be a viewer be like, Rosie, I sent you something. I'll never forget. There was one time, right? Pretend this is a phone. She checked her phone. She said, oh my God. I could cry. Oh my God. Girl, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Please. I've seen J-Lo act better. Like, shut up. It was just like, this is and I get it. She's pretty much a drama kid, but work on it. That's another thing that be getting on my nerves. It's the bad acting on top of it. Like, bitch, you must take me as a fucking fool if you don't fucking tighten up. Go watch more. I don't know. Aren't there like tutorials on YouTube how to be better actors or some shit? She was like, oh my God. Shut the fuck up. Like, the fuck? Y'all know I ain't wrong about J-Lo. Shit, J-Lo 10-time better actress than Rosie. Shit. Fuck, J-Lo should get a few Oscars after seeing. Anyway. Back to Rosie. I just know some J-Lo fans just unsubscribe from me. No, I can't say I'm sorry because I'm not, but I appreciate y'all while I had y'all.
Please don't, Salma. No. Please, if you love me, you won't do it. Salma, no, Salma. Salma, no. Salma, no. I'm already back in frame trying to get out of the frame. No.
no, 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 no. See, this is her acting like she don't want Salma to send the 500. No, please don't, please don't. And then she'd send it and probably freak out like, oh my God, I was not expecting someone to shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. My God. I want to make sure I acknowledge this because you're right. I do got to put some respect on J-Lo's name when it does come to Selena. I ain't going to hold y'all. She ate that the fuck down. She ate that the fuck down. But yeah, that's all the props I could give her. And don't get me started on her singing and who really be singing them tracks. And again, to the J-Lo fans who might have left, I just got to speak my truth. You got to know who you supporting because thank God she's gorgeous. That's really what carried her. But anyways, everyone's going to tell you to do it. Oh, God, I made a promise, so I have to do it if you do it. But, God. Oh, I'm stressed. Oh, thank God. Salma really loves me. Thank you so much, girl. I'm going to bring it back just a few seconds. And the reason I want to bring it back, this is from last year. She's in the pool, pretty much the same position. And then we're going to go forward to present day. I need you to see the difference with the mass and the fat in Rosie's face. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to run it back a few seconds, just a few seconds. Okay. This is when she's running off again, but you'll get the point. I need you to look at her face, the size of her face. Remember, same pool. And then it jumps forward. No. No. I'm already back in frame trying to get out of the frame. No. Everyone's going to tell you to do it. Oh, God, I made a promise, so I have to do it if you do it. But, God. Oh, I'm stressed. Oh, thank God. Salma really loves me. Okay, so take a quick look. Now we're going to press play.
Thank you so much, girl.
Oof. It was already bad enough. And yes, this is me saying this as a big back myself. It was already bad enough. With the previous pool, that clip, to see where we are now, it's just like, oh, Rosie, she playing with her life. She playing with her life. And I can't wait until we get to the part where Rosie starts to sound a bit like Chantel. Pretty much low-key sounding like she want to put a BMI limit on the people who could criticize her. Baby, if that is the stance you want to take, good luck. Out of all arguments to make in this corner of the internet, that is probably one of the worst when it comes to the people that criticize her. And she was trying to take shots at, aren't you exhausted? Oh, Rosie. Dumb bitch. But that gives me something to talk about, so continue. Yoga, no, don't do it. You see that, right? And I'm going to get to the additional support. It's just I knew this was for this, but you see it, right? She's like, no, please don't. Please don't. Please don't send the 5. Look, shut up. And thank you, Yoga. LT, the greatest Discord love story never told. Listen, I can't be, I can't technically tell the future. I just look like I can, I actually think Remy and Rosie's breakup has potential to be worse than Amber Lynn and Tommy's, like messier. And I'm not referring to like abuse and stuff like that. I'm referring to mess. And the things that Rosie is going to, like the ways Rosie is going to try to rewrite history and the language she will use when it comes to her regrets, we will see. K Buns, Zachary Michael, I swear your secret's safe with me. I won't tell Charlie you told me about her true real height. My lips are sealed. Zach has already said on their very public platform and over here that I am taller than them. K Buns, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Nope. And how do you know Zach wasn't hacked? How do you know Zach wasn't hacked? For all you know, how you know it was Zach? Was it a voice clip? No. Exactly, Zach. Exactly. We know the truth. What's understood don't need to be explained. And y'all, shout out Zach. Throw some crowns in the chat. Zach, you see this mess? Zach. And here's the thing, and I want to be clear. I've said this before. I don't want you to think for a second. I think like the girls we criticize can't talk about us reactors. But every time she try to bring up Zach or shade Zach, I'm like, bitch, first of all, you wrong. Second of all, like I I just think Rosie has a lot of nerve based on the things she has claimed, the false things she has claimed when it comes to Zach. I'm not saying she has to be happy about Zach criticizing her, but just based on the shit she has done, especially behind them sock accounts, girl, why do you even say their name still? The way I would be, someone would come into chat like, oh, what's your thoughts on Zachary Michael? Their hair looks luscious. I will no longer be speaking on Zach. Like, I would not say nothing. To be that fucked up and say the shit that she said, bitch, why are you still speaking on Zach? And I notice, and I see other people are noticing it, she's very specific with the creators she mentions. Very specific. And I talk a lot of shit. I say a lot of shit about see, I was about to call her Amber. I say a lot of shit about Rosie that could be criticized. She could criticize it. It's almost as if she likes to maybe criticize the nicer, the more fair creators. I wonder why. Ain't gonna stop me from dog walking her though. Rice Pudine, I love how she thinks dog walking your friends and not mentioning you directly makes her go unscathed. You see it, right? It's gonna be fun. Don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna take the second half once we get to that part of the edible. So just buckle in. This breakup will be messy because Roz is unhinged now. Hit like if Charlie overshadows Zachary Michael. Yes, the likes better go up. Don't y'all play me. Hit like if you know I hover over Zach. Don't play me, y'all. Thank you. I appreciate you, Race Pudine. Let's get back into Rosie.
I'm still just sipping on my Sprite chill. And if I haven't done 100 laps in a long fucking time, so if
Rosie hasn't done 100 feet just walking in a long time. Rosie hasn't done a mile walking. I don't expect her to be doing 100 laps. Keep in mind, the swimming pool is probably the safest for her at her size, and she's not putting that to use. Oh, I haven't done 100 laps in a long time. Bitch, no shit. Who the hell thought you did? Dummy. Like, I haven't. Okay, and the sky is blue, grass is green. Jeez. Fallen Angel, thank you for 3 months. Agreed. The way she goes after people is concerning, and going after Zachary Michael for talking about her after everything she said about them is beyond toxic. It's toxic and it's disgusting. And the thing that I can't stand about Rosie, she tries to do this thing where she doesn't understand, knowing damn well she knows what the fuck she's doing. If you want to pop your shit, pop your shit. I just genuinely, it wouldn't be to Zach. After all the fucked up shit she says, the fucked up lies she tried to spread. Hey, oh well, she just makes it easier on us to dog walk her. Oh well, let's continue.
like I genuinely feel like I'm about to die before I hit 100, that means I got to get my ass back in this pool and keep it going. But my goal is going to be to do all the laps of anything that's super chatted. That's the goal. That's the vibes for today's live.
So in other words, what she's saying is, I haven't done 100 in a long time. So if y'all super chat enough, I will attempt to do 100. So I'm just going to do, whatever super chat comes in. So if you want to see me keep going, even though I should really be doing this for free, I should actually be doing this when I'm offline. But for 5, 10, 20, I'll do it. I'll do it. All she has is time. Why can't she work up to doing 100 laps? But here we are. And I want to grab this before we get back into Rosie. Spiteful Kinky Jean, thank you. K Buns, are you still buying those boil picks? For anyone new, we do cover Chantel from time to time. Right now she's being boring, so we focused on Rosie. But the issue that she's been having with anything below her chest, K Buns, there's been some talk about K Buns buying some of them pictures, which is how Chantel's been able to purchase a lot of the fast food that she's been purchasing. I think earlier she did some type of like pickle menu from, I think, Wendy's or some shit. K Buns, you've been quiet for a while. Were you receiving new videos, new pictures? Because she got that Wendy's meal pretty fast. And I feel like Chantel got that Wendy's meal around the time that K Buns was actually quiet online for a while. Because K Buns was quiet for about 2 to 4 hours online. And all of a sudden, Chantel was able to buy that Wendy's meal. I don't believe that's a coincidence. I don't. K Bun said, Yaba made me do it. I mean, no, I did not. The way we made up that rumor, it's going to grow legs. It's going to grow legs. Yami said, don't shame K Buns. Love is love. Y'all, it's Pride Month. K Buns, I didn't shoot that. Back to, for anyone who's new to my weekend streams, I take edibles and these streams never make sense. You just got to be here to see it. It's a mess. It's going to be a mess. Thank you for being here. Back to Rosie.
Love the suit. Looks good on you. Thank you. You look so happy. Thank you, Lex. My real life is great.
What is great? Outside the fact that she found or was able to lock down Remy, and she's about to lock down a different residence that's not her parents, because she is going to make sure she convinced Remy they need to live together. Outside of that, what's great? Because the truth is they gonna eventually break up and she'll be right back at her parents' house. My life is great. Girl, what life? Okay, continue.
The internet is something I've been ignoring the past few days. This is probably why I'm in a pretty good mood. Yeah. But yeah, so as I was saying earlier, my TikTok went viral, and it went viral on the side of TikTok that I don't want to go viral on.
Before she starts with this whole viral moment that she's truly just really excited about, I want to make sure I grab this because I saw a lot of you guys mentioning it, and I'm happy y'all caught on too because it's hard not to hear it. Damn, she's so loud. When I tell you, if I was one of the neighbors, I would chuck a food scale right into the pool. I would just start chucking stuff into the pool to trigger her. I'd throw a celery stick, a carrot, a food scale, probably a Weight Watchers book. Is there a Weight Watchers got to make books. I throw a Weight Watchers book in that bitch. I'll just start throwing shit. Yeah, you loud. You need to shut the fuck up and lean into this shit. I might actually throw some weights in there too. I won't hit her because it will give her a sign to like get in the gym. I'll throw a jump rope in there. Probably some sneakers. But yeah. Actually, I'll throw a Planet Fitness brochure in there too. I'll just start throwing shit in her pool. You loud as fuck, bitch. Shut up. And we be having people showing up here because you fuck shit online. Say if the trolling, by the way, don't do it, obviously, because it's actually fucked up. But like with the wellness checks and shit, bitch, imagine being her neighbor. We don't never got cops around here now. Now they keep coming over here and you loud. And then sometimes I gotta listening to you moaning at the damn laptop because your boyfriend in Discord. Oh, if I was her neighbor. Imagine what they gotta listen to when it comes to their Discord sex. You think Rosie not loud? Ew. Oh, imagine what kind of role play. Okay, you know what? Let me get back. Sorry. Let me get back. Oh, I like that. MC said, I'm throwing the kitchen rolling chair in. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, actually. Just start chucking shit over the fucking fence. Shut her ass up. Actually, throw a bar of soap in there too. The fuck?
It's the side of TikTok that has issues in relation to the consumption of food, if you catch my fucking drift. I'm working around the TOS here with YouTube, so I have to be very vague. But there was like a lot of comments. The main one, like people kept repeating, was your arm is wider than my waistline, and I'm like, okay, anime picture 250 on TikTok with no post.
People being anonymous is not new. And also knowing that, yes, her arm is as big as some people's waist is also true. Who gives a fuck? And she gonna go on to say, like, oh, you need to show your face. Bitch, you need to show your face less. That's the truth. Some people like to be behind characters that they like. In Discord, my profile picture, yeah, y'all know what I look like, but still, my profile picture is one of the housewives. I have a sock account on TikTok just because, like, number one, certain times I'm just like, I don't want to people to see me in chat and shit like that. And it's a housewife. It's not that I wouldn't say it with my whole chest. It's just like, bitch, I'm being nosy and I need a sock account. Especially because bitches like to block me because they know I'm gonna drag them. So the fuck? Like, okay, anime, shut up. Shut up. Spell anime while you on a treadmill. Spell anime while you on a fucking walk. Sorry. She really, can y'all tell she really pissed me off? I'm probably gonna take the other half of the edible sooner because she pissed me off. Not only did she piss me off with the precious stuff, this rant, bitch, the shit she said yesterday, and we're not touching it today because I'm a make sure I make a point on that stream. Her going on and on about, I guess, someone from DoorDash, I guess a troll set food again or some shit. Why she's still acknowledging that? Here we are. And the way Rosie likes to really emphasize and point out when someone doesn't speak English, it's not her first time doing this. And I'm just like, what the fuck that got to do with a troll sending you food? Oh, it's horrible that you use. Bitch, I don't know who's getting my food off of DoorDash or Uber. What that got to do with shit? Don't try to bring this talking point into this, you fat bum. Not in today's stream. Back to Rosie.
Congratulations.
I just know before this is over, I'm gonna need a whole lot of serious therapy. Look at my eye twitching.
So this is one of the TikTok she posted in response to people trolling her. Point of view, your TikTok about being confident goes viral on Edie Talk, and a bunch of pick-me's, the nerve of her, anyways, with anime profile pics are talking about how skinny their waist is compared to my arm. Okay. And also, troll accounts aren't new. This is not a new topic. She's been online for how long? She's been logged on different forums for going back 10 years. You know this shit ain't new. These comments are nowhere near they're new. Please. And then to the point she ends up DMing one of them. Huh.
It's so ironic because I'm literally talking about like confidence, like fake it till you make it confidence. That's what the TikTok's about, right? And they're so fucking triggered. Like the comment.
She's the one who sounds triggered. Well, she's playing up being triggered because the truth is she's happy. She went viral. She loved going viral, no matter the topic. I want to make sure I grab Emily's comment. Does it not occur to her some people use art instead of photos because not everyone wants to be completely out there online, and not everyone needs exactly external validation for the way they look? That part. And to answer your question, no, she doesn't. It does not occur to her. She doesn't understand that. Even if you said that straight to her, she would give you some word salad and move on to something else. Please. She's such a joke.
Comments are just all fighting each other. Half of them are just like fat shaming, and the other half are like, yo, what the fuck? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I just work.
Hold on. Not how about fake it till you make it shower? Please, let's throw in the shampoo in there too and conditioning. Fake it till you make it walk. Just an idea. Just an idea. Just an idea. And thank you, Rice Pudding Boo. Soup, thank you. Living in a senior community with less mobility than an average 7-year-old is wild. I want to repeat to y'all, Rosie for real. Rosie, I believe, is 34, will be 35. And this is coming from someone who actually used to have that struggle. She cannot walk a mile. She can probably not walk half a mile, especially not without getting into a lot of pain. And the reason I want to lean into that, and thank you, Soup, for this. I forgot how you technically say it. Again, I ain't saying I'm the smartest person. Even though she's 34 going on 35, she has the health of probably someone who's like 85, 90. And that's what's sad. That's what's sad. And I'm not saying there's not older people much older, a lot healthier than her. That's the issue.
Here. I don't know what to tell you. It's like if you don't post your face, like, I mean, I think your face is the important part, but like even
then why doesn't she work on hers? But I'm gonna let her finish.
Your body, like you don't post anything, but you're online talking shit. Ugh, loser behavior. You're gonna talk shit, say it with your face, say it with your chest.
Says the bitch who used to talk shit behind sock accounts when it comes to creators in this space and creators outside this space and had to get outed for it. I'm confused. Is she forgetting her history? Say it with her chest. And oh, by the way, now that I think about it, she's taking that too literal. Say it with your chest. I was tagged once again today in older clips of Rosie talking with her chest, just sitting on a fat ass, which is in fact her chest. And now because that one viewer pointed out to me that every time she got her titties in the camera, it looked like she's eating ass. Now I can't unsee it. I need Rosie to stop saying it with her chest, actually. I just thought about that. Maybe that's why she says that, because she literally says it with her fucking chest. Oh my God. Y'all, today I'm like, oh, they want to see me suffer. And childish, it was you on Twitter who tagged me. And you know, when y'all tag me, I get so excited, like, oh, what they tagged me in? Let me open this up. Titties, chest fat. I'm just like, that's what you chopped. I should know better. I should know what type of community that I have. I got excited. I just got hit with titties and stringy, greasy hair. I really do deserve better. I do. Wicked Crafter, thank you. Wicked Craft. Oh, I don't know why I said it twice. Sorry. I refuse to validate the results of trauma wallowing when I have to fight so hard to survive. Roz, fix your own shit. That. Thank you, Wicked Crafter. Thank you. Oh my God, she's so annoying. Let's return to Rosie and her second bath for the week.
That's what I do. If I got shit to talk, with my face, with my voice, I don't hide. The only social media I use that isn't tied to my likeness is Reddit. And even I don't use Reddit like I used to use Reddit. I do kind of ebb and flow with it sometimes, but
yeah, because you got called out and she can't talk shit anonymously anymore. So yeah, that's why. Go ahead.
I'm barely on that shit nowadays. I'm busy. How do you feel about?
She's barely on Reddit these days. She's busy doing what? My cat Rio has more structure and a busy schedule in his day than Rosie. Busy doing what? And keep in mind earlier, remember that question that the viewer originally asked that led her into talking about Remy's professor? She said she had gotten off of a business call. She wants to talk herself a business call. Girl, shut up. She should be saying, oh yeah, I just got off of a phone interview. I just actually finished calling up a place that I applied to follow back up. But no, y'all, she got off of a business call.
Not being in the doc too much. Sorry if you talked about this before. Been gone. Oh, you're good. I have talked about it at length. Overall, I'm just cool with like.
Hold on, let me shut this unfortunate bitch up and grab this real quick. And if anybody is in Discord, you know how accurate this comment is. And I should have thought of you because I don't know how a lot of you guys look, which is fine. Remain anonymous. I'm going to be clear. Like, this is not me asking for stuff. But I do know what sounds like a you problem looks like. Gorgeous. And I'm not just saying that. If you are in the Discord, you know what she looks like. I don't have my face as my PFP picture. Cause sorry, if I were to talk shit, it would really hurt her feelings. If you're in Discord, you know what she looks like. Without makeup, with makeup. Honestly, I probably wouldn't even wear makeup if I was her. Without makeup, hair, eyes, skin, and got a bomb ass fragrance collection. And I know I'm gassing, I'm doing a lot, but if you know sounds like you problem in Discord, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Bad, baddie. Humble about it, baddie. She's been using that anonymous picture in this corner of the internet for years. I only know what she looks like because of the Discord. And she was comfortable. You know, like, to be clear, I don't ask for shit. Fine as hell. Respectfully, to be clear. Go ahead, ugly.
Moving on, because like it is what it is. Like, it's TV. You have no control. You have no say. Like, you show up, you do your due, and then they do what they do with the footage, right? And ultimately, the documentary is not about me. Because when I saw the they don't tell you the price that you pay tagline, I thought, okay, perfect. So because that was from like probably the most emotional moment I had. Like, it was like right at the beginning of like the most emotional moment I had on camera. And it was such like a big moment for me. But they didn't even expand on the thing that they used to promote. And like, I'm in the first couple minutes, I'm like, my face is in like the taglines in the opening of the docuseries, it's in the trailer, and then like they don't go into it at all. I guess I just honestly thought it would be kind of like I'd be in it about as much airtime as like Tess Holiday got, you know what I mean? And had.
But yeah, it wasn't about her, y'all. I'm just gonna let these clips play out because you already know it speaks for itself. Go ahead, continue.
No real strong focus of anything to do with me outside of the conversation of feudalism, and they went in a different direction when it came to that conversation. So ultimately, like, I don't have any like major hard feelings about that. I bore my heart and soul, and I ripped open all of my trauma. I shared all this stuff that, like, and seeing the final product, I was just kind of like, why did I do all that? For that? Like, why? Yeah, I don't want to, you know, as much as people are pushing these false narratives about me, like, I'm not here to make it all about me, and I haven't been from the jump.
You know that this is such a complicated situation, that there's so many people involved, that there's so many things going on, that I feel like you should have known better to think that you already could go to him and figure it out with him. You know what I mean? Like I don't think you know everything.
Oh, I definitely don't know everything.
Yeah, and there's more serious shit than the stuff we talk on our lives. This is the stuff that we can talk on TikTok and that we can say out loud. But there's way more serious stuff, and I don't think you understand the gravity of it by going to him, because it's like you are not a professional mediator or anything like that to resolve this situation. And this has been going for years and years and years. There's so many people involved. And I'm sorry that I'm going off right now.
No, I'm
honestly like, it does piss me off, because it's like, you're acting like you were trying to help us here, and you were not. You were trying to put yourself in the center of attention again.
They're just going to keep twisting my.
It's interesting how many different people from different corners of the internet that never had a connection actually had similar opinions of Rosie. But no, it's just Girl World. Girl World created all that. It's interesting. Paula, similar opinion. Even the trash over there in the LCU. There's a lot of people with similar opinions who don't even fuck with one another like that. But again, it wasn't Rosie. She wasn't trying to make it about her. No, like it's just a narrative being pushed by reactors. It's them, not her. Rice Pudine, the ID channel cherry picked. She will never be able to, even though she was pretty honest when she doesn't realize she was telling on herself, when she's trying to walk it back and make excuses like this, it's just like, girl, you kind of already said it. She can't say it with her chest, thank God, actually, when it comes to that. But she already said enough. She already done enough. It was all her choice. She's the idiot. Queen Red, thank you for 11 months. Charlie, I was watching some of your old clips from some years ago. You were beautiful then, but girl, I can see the changes. Thank you, boo. These girls could never. Listen, Queen, I ain't gonna get too ahead of myself because it's been a lot of up and downs, but thank you. Thank you for real. Thank you, y'all. I've been getting more comments about it, and one of the reasons I don't lean in is because like I want to feel confident that I keep losing weight and it actually stays off. So I appreciate y'all, but I ain't gonna get to that point where I'm like really, really like excited until like it could keep going and I could keep it off. Cause I got some goals in the next couple of years and I really want to be a lot healthier. I really want to be a lot healthier to get to those. I'm about to be 40. There's a lot of things I got planned. So we'll see. We'll see. We will see. We will see. And thank you again for real. Let me see. Lily, thank you. I just got Stony Baloney. Bought my parents and I dinner with the money I make by not dry begging on the internet, making myself look like a fool. That there are people who work hard. You're telling me, Lily, you tell me you go out and you work hard and you don't dry beg? You don't sit there and try to like manipulate people and side fish on the internet while also not delivering shit. You work hard. I love that. And thank you, boo. And that's one thing Rosie will never understand. There's lilies, there's siennas, there's blush. Most of y'all, right? Because I can't say it's everybody, but most of y'all, the ones who have the ability to, what do? You go out and work. You bust your ass. And then you take time out of your day to spend it with a creator you enjoy, hopefully, you know? No one is going to have the sympathy or the empathy that she's looking for when it comes to the shit she does. With her fucked up attitude, her entitlement, her laziness, what is there to respect? That's the thing she doesn't understand. What she presents to online, there's not much to respect there. There are people who like her, of course, yeah, but for the most part, I do think she's a bum ass bitch. She's a liar. She's a manipulator. I actually think she's dangerous with some of the false claims that she's made. She's fake as fuck. So it's just like, girl, give me something to like not criticize. Give me something to compliment. Get me something to enjoy. And I'll say that. It's not that hard. Just saying. Smee, thank you. If I spray Windex, she will get lighter. I feel. You know what? I'm gonna continue. And thank you, y'all.
My words and the things that I say and do to display otherwise, and whatever. I don't give a fuck. Because ultimately, like, once I realized the best thing for me to do was just to back off, that's exactly what I did. So.
That's literally not true.
Probably could have came to that realization a little bit sooner, but hey, whatever. And everybody's running them. Everybody's talking too much.
So she said that at the end of May and yet didn't shut the fuck up.
And that's annoying me. Number one. Everyone is. Everyone is. And you know what? A little bit of me too right now. Let's be real on that. You are an ex-feedie, right? They invited you there for your expertise. I don't know why everyone's so upset about that.
I want to read that again. You were there as an ex-feedie, right? They invited you there for your expertise. I don't know why everyone's so upset about that. That is not the criticism. That was never the criticism to begin with. It was obvious why her big ass was there. The criticism was about what happened after the trailer dropped. the way she centered herself, especially after the trailer dropped, most viewers realized there was a lot more seriousness in the documentary. It wasn't fully what we thought it was going to be. And she still tried to speak over those voices. That was the criticism. Not a fat bitch who used to get paid to put food on her fucking titties being flown out somewhere. Who cares? It was a vacation. Go out there, enjoy your vacation. It was not about that. The bitch sat on a platform and entertained and was respectful to a predator. You know what we're going to do, Bert? Because I'm on 10 and I need to bring myself down. I know when I'm tripping, I need to bring myself down. We're going to go on a quick break. I'm going to take the other half of the edible. We'll be right back.
Having a mental health crisis. Please, someone save me.
Got a shopping cart? What the f is this?
You piggy pig pig. Oink, 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 motherfucker. You're gonna be detained. Detain me, bitch. Beep, beep. Whee. Whoa, whoa. What the fuck, man?
Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Miss Piggy, no one wants you here.
Oink, oink, bitches.
Maybe he's in the mood for pork. He doesn't get to eat it in real life, bitch. Go fuck yourself. Oink, oink.
Do I look like a giant baby?
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stay. What you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're thinking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. No time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't see and waste away. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end.
See, we are back in better spirits. And by better spirits, I'm just talking about me because she was pissing me the fuck off. But we are back. Thank you, y'all. Let me get caught up real quick. Let me see. Hold on. Actually, we'll do this. TJ, thank you. Looking beautiful as always. So glad it's Friday. TJ, when I tell you I'm happy it's Friday too. Now, here's the crazy thing. We got Love Island after this. And then tomorrow morning, I got to get up early, which is more than fine. But when I tell y'all tomorrow, I'm going to take a fat nap. And when I say fat nap, which I guess it's not napping after that at that point, but when I tell you I'm gonna sleep for a good 2 hours tomorrow, you can't tell me shit. This week has been so much, but sometimes I do enjoy being busy, but tomorrow. So if y'all hear me silent for a couple of hours tomorrow, if you tag me in Discord, just know I am drooling somewhere. But thank you again, TJ. Jenna, thank you. In Chicago for my sister-in-law's wedding tomorrow. Enjoy your trip, boo. Enjoy, Jenna. I know that's right. Speaking of, you're not the only one who's on a trip, and enjoy your trip again. Because I caught this comment. Please tell me I saved it. Because Shirley, yep. Where's Shirley's comment? Shirley tagged Yamano and Sailor to let them know that I'm literally in a different country. Still not free from this. Even from a different country, you can enjoy our bonding breaks. It actually feels better from a different country. Enjoy your trip, Shirley. Enjoy. So when y'all travel, even if you miss the streams, catch the bonding break. It's just when the air is different, it feels different. I can't prove that, but I'm going to still say it. Rice Pudding, thank you. Happy Gay Men Hate Fat Women Month. I can't stand you. And for anyone who don't know the context, that is what Rosie said about Zachary Michael, Pulpy Syntax, and I believe she had thrown Jordy in there. Don't quote me on the last one, but definitely. So she tried to push that, mind you, while talking about she queer and an ally. No, don't get me started on topic. That's for me in private because I got thoughts. Anyways, Sadie, thank you for 11 months. Happy Juneteenth to my favorite tall baddie and everyone in chat. Thank you. Y'all heard the tall part? Tall. Thank you, boo. And thank you for 11 months. I appreciate you. Nikki T, I appreciate you, baby. I saw it was monetized. I see you back in business. I know that's right. And thank you, Nikki T. I appreciate you, boo. Kels Bells, thank you for 21 months. Vacation starts today. I know that's right. Good vibes to everyone for a great weekend. Also, the Tartan Army takeover of Boston has been a delight, FYI. I probably should know what that is, and I don't. Please forgive me. Thank you for 21 months. Because I'm over here paying attention to what's going on in New York City in their parade, wishing I lived there. And also trying to keep up with the FIFA Cup. I'm not really good with that stuff, but those are the two main things I'm following right now. But thank you, Boo. Mars, thank you. Roz knows nothing about college, clearly. She just mad this man chose intensive summer classes over seeing her. Looking tall and ethereal queen. Thank you. Happy Juneteenth, everyone. Truly, that's what it comes down to. Remy doesn't have as much time to spend with her in Discord, even though he's sleeping in Discord with her. And before I sound like a complete hypocrite, I have been on phone calls in Discord, like on a phone call, because you know how they got the phone feature, and I have fallen asleep. So I'm not going to pretend I've never fallen asleep in Discord while on a call. It's just hearing the way they do that, I'm just like, that was a choice. You should have, there's certain things you should just leave to yourself. That was a choice. But hey, thank you for the content. Matt, thank you. Looking stunning in that purple. Thank you. Wish you had a wrap to match. Let me not get into it. Thank you. Still waiting for the plum pink wrap, Missy. Short behavior, love you. Now I got to get on it. Now I do need to get on it. I'll get back to searching for my wraps. Because the truth is, Matt, I still have to make my way to get the P.O. box. Y'all want to hear some shady shit? Not shady, but it just speaks to how nervous I was. My mod, Valentina, I want to say last week, had tagged me asking me about the P.O. box that I said would be set last month. When I tell you I sat there for like 15 minutes, like how I'm going to explain to her I didn't get it and I need to go do that. So Valentina, if you see this, I saw your tag. I just didn't know how to explain myself. I was just like, fuck. I literally told them at the end of last month. But in my defense, I really have a crazy schedule. I promise y'all. Like, I'm not rosy like I really do. But thank you. Zach, I hate insinceres. Oh, Zach, we need to talk. Matter of fact, Zach, do you want to watch it tonight with Discord? Actually, no pressure. I shouldn't have said that out loud. Either way, Zach, I need to text you. I hate insincere's ass, but I do need him, Kenzie, and Melanie to stay in the villa and stay messy, and then Trinity can just win everything. Okay, I see where you're going. I see where you're going with that. That's actually genius because Trinity does need to win. Oh, y'all, we're going to have to talk about this in Discord because Zach actually is making some good points, but I'm really tired of Insincere. I'm really tired of Insincere because Insincere is the main reason Soul went home. If you really think about it, it's Insincere's fault. Anyways, my bad, y'all. My bad. But you got a good point. You got a good point. Now I know I could text you afterwards. Good to know. Y'all, thank you. Thank you for 17 months. Charlie saying things go over her head is like when the girls say they've grown. See, that's why I gotta stop saying that because I knew somebody was gonna get me. I knew somebody was gonna get me, but I need to find a new phrase. Leave me alone. Thank you so much. Casey's starting to get on my fucking nerves, Lily. Casey's starting to get on my fucking nerves. And you want to know why I had loved Casey at first? It was the way he spoke life into her. That it was like 3-4 episodes ago. Remember when he had that conversation and just built her up? If y'all was watching that episode when Casey was saying those things, and if I'm being real, if you're a Black woman and you heard what he said in that episode, it spoke to you. I was about to turn into a Casey Stan account on Twitter. And as the episodes kept going, I said, oh my God, you pissing me the fuck off. Okay. This has become a Rosie and Love Island stream. I just know some of y'all is pissed. I'm so sorry. Rice Pudding, thank you. That went under my booster blankets. New Charlie quote. See, I mess up one time and keep saying and repeated the phrase, and now whatever, just keep in mind I'm taller than you all. Thank you. Sounds like you problem. Thank you for 16 months. Remember to like the stream. 1 like equals 1 more painting by Charlie. Love the purple look. Thank you. I appreciate you. And can I just say, I have something to paint. It's not that bad, but Rice Pudding sent in a super chat, and I'm gonna read it later. And I thought of, I don't know. I thought of like something that could happen in the backyard in the pool, and I have to paint it for y'all. It's not that bad. I don't think it's that bad, at least. But back to the stream, and I'll continue with the support.
Yeah. Thank you.
And whether you like me or not, you're gonna regret it if you side with him. I feel like I've had an opportunity to have a respectful conversation that's given me some insight to really see more nuance in this situation. This conversation has led me to the point where I feel that I'm going to hear everything out.
So anyway,
Keep in mind, she's saying that to Stefan after talking to his victims. But yeah, guys, it really wasn't that serious. She didn't make it about her. This community is the problem. This community is the problem.
And then they ultimately, like, I am confused by my involvement in the final product. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy my second soda. When my second soda is done, we will start laps. We are currently at 20. Last time I was in a pool, there was a huge wolf spider. So yeah, man. Did I ever tell you guys the story about me and the wolf spider at girls' camp?
So she's referring to a wolf spider, and she's gonna go on to say this dramatic story time. I just want to listen to it with y'all, but then we're gonna get straight into her being very upset with a lot of creators in this corner of YouTube.
That was terrifying. So I was like 12 when this happened. This was during my first year of girls' camp, and like it was the entire story of that year is its own fucking saga, and I still can't believe it happened to me. But one of the things that happened was one of the first mornings. I don't know if it was literally the first morning, but one of the like early on in the trip. I slept on top of my sleeping bag on a mattress in a cabin that night. So I had a sleeping bag, but I was sleeping on top of it for some reason. Probably because I run hot and it was hot. It was summer and I was sleeping in a cabin. But so I woke up that morning, right? And I don't remember how old I was. I was a teenager for sure, but I think I was a young teen when we went to Helen. I wonder if my mom would remember roughly. Probably not. But I woke up and I was just waking up, getting like the crusties out my eyes type shit. And I pulled back my sleeping bag, like inside the sleeping bag that I had just been laying on top of. I pull it back and there's a wolf spider. I shit you fucking not. Had to be like at least this big, if not bigger. Like it was huge. The scream I scrumped.
When she said the scream I scrumped, I said, oh, this is why we need to keep AAVE. I said, bitch, shut up. Shut up. Continue.
Scream I scrumped was so okay. I'm gonna just try to paint you a word picture, okay? So we were in this like massive campsite, and we were in one of the sections of this massive campsite. And in this section, there had to have been roughly a dozen cabins, if not more. Like it was just cabin after cabin in this like circular area, and then there was like a cabin like kind of well far off. I want to say I don't know how to conceptualize 100 yards. I don't know, somewhere in the range of probably 100 to 300 yards. I don't know. I'm not a mathematician, okay? Don't yell at me. All I know is it was pretty far, all right? But within eye line. Let's go there. And so, listen here, vacuum, get out my butt. Jesus. Anyway, yeah, all right. And so I screamed, and I did not stop screaming. I was a 12-year-old girl who had a reputation of dramatics. All right? Is that a snail? What is that?
Rosie said she had a reputation of dramatics. And she's talking about when she was a kid. She's still like that today, unfortunately. When she said this, I was just like, oh, that's no shock. And I just wanted to include just a quick clip of, even in the stream, Rosie just being dramatic, doing the most.
That? What's that? Is this a leaf? Where are you? No! Shit! That's a snail! That's a snail! I found a snail! That's a snail!
I know you guys just sent in about the wolf spiders, but I was just like, oh my God. I get so annoyed watching her sometimes, but I can't turn away. Why are we doing all this noise? She was already loud enough. Imagine being in your home that you worked hard to be in. After work, during the day, whatever. You probably work from home, actually. And you just going about your day. You already hear a loud bitch splashing around in their pool. And then you just carry on with your day. And then you start hearing that same fat bitch. That's a snail. That's a snail. I would throw something out that damn window so damn fast. The stream would have heard me. Y'all would have heard me. Anyways, Rice Pudding, thank you. Wake up to a wolf spider under me at camp. Baby, could you imagine? That is how she worded it weird, because that wolf spider would have been dead. That wolf spider is more scared of her. That's the truth. That's the truth. They probably thought she was something. Anyways, let me not. Let me not. Thank you. Omar, why does she harass her nose so much? You're talking about the people are starting to catch on to what she does with her nose. I actually have a cousin who does that, and I love my cousin. I want to be clear, I love her. That shit is annoying as fuck. And for people who do what Rosie does, like my cousin, they'll do it anywhere, even at a restaurant. And I know it sounds crazy, and I know you probably guys are already like, what the fuck? I literally have a cousin who does that just like Rosie. It don't matter where we at. And that should be getting on my nerves. And then if you're close enough, you kind of hear the mucus moving around as they're circulating them. And I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm being dead serious. Like it's like, oh, please, can you have something else that you could do? Anyways, Wicked Crafter, and I love my cousin. Wolf spiders are trapdoor ground dwellers, and they won't prey on anything more than 2 times their size. Oh, that is good to know, because I ain't gonna pretend I know anything about wolf spiders. That's good to know. Just like Chantal exaggerating story times. Welcome home, Rosie. Welcome home. Sounds like your problem. I know that spider screamed when it saw her too. We were just sharing the same thought. Yeah, please. She do the most. And thank you. Let me see. Oh, Vogris, thank you for 8 months. Did you notice her saying, let me paint you a word picture? She clearly watching, but she'll never get close to Charlie's painting skills. Thank you. I know Rosie be clocked in on everyone. Aren't you exhausted? I know she watches her channel. I'm sure she watches Scars. I know she watches Nikki's. You know, damn sure she got 5 notifications for Zach. She might visit me here and there, but baby, you get your feelings hurt every time. So I wouldn't do that or do it. It's your choice. Thank you for 8 months, boo. Jordy, thank you for 15 months. Also, how dramatic she was when Remy got her the Jordy City of Thieves. I do not want to remember that. That shit was so annoying. Them gas station flowers, I get it. Yellow is, oh no, Jordy's curved thumb. I'm so sorry. I kept saying Jordy City of Thieves. See, all y'all Jordy names be throwing me off. Sorry, Jordy's curved thumb. But she's annoying. She's annoying over some gas station flowers. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I just know my bar ain't that fucking low. Not even close. Not a chance. Not a chance. I'm so sorry, Jordy's curved thumb. I'm so sorry. Mind you, we got a new Jordy account in chat, and it was funny. I forgot what it was called. Y'all Jordy names are so funny. So now I'm mixing y'all up. Sienna, you know those were gas station flowers. You know. I could go down to 7-Eleven and get something similar. And that's no shade to Remy, because like, you know, it was a gesture, sweet one. I'm just not doing that. All that. Nah, sorry. Olivia, I went on a date with a guy who did that. Turns out he oh you know what? You just unlocked something that I never connected. Let me shut up before my family get up here and drag me. Thank you, Olivia. Oh, that actually makes sense.
Did my best. And I just remember like while I actively freaking out, screaming, very quick, like instantly hearing the boom of like the cabin leader's cabin opening and like just bolting in the direction of me screaming, just to see me like hyperventilating over a wolf spider in my sleeping bag. It's crazy. Okay. I think we're getting close to lapse time. Ugh, I don't wanna. I don't wanna, says the girl. Who did this?
Exactly. The girl who set up a goal to get in the pool and then set up goals to do laps and sitting there, keep sipping on soda, running her mouth, and now she don't want to do it. Shocker. Shocker. But again, y'all, the professor that's doing her job and gets up out of her bed and does what she needs to do, worked hard to get the degrees that she probably got. Yeah, they need to be get a bad review. But a 600-pound bum ass chick in Florida can't even follow through with a few laps in her backyard. Goodbye, Kyle. Thank you. They were red light flowers. Maybe tunnel exit You ain't lying. Shit, the subway tunnel flowers, that nobody needs to be screaming like Rosie. Not at all. You would have thought he pulled up with a car, and like literally a car with a red bow. I thought he was about to hand her car keys. He handed her some. Anyways, sounds like you problem. Thank you. You know, Roz was that girl in class who screamed when the lights turned off. Ew, sounds like you problem. You're probably right. Oh, I would have hated having her in my class. Absolutely not. Oh, you know she was going to the nurse a lot too. She was going to the nurse a lot. You know what? Let's get back to Rosie. Because now that I think about it, oh, she was that kid.
Who came up with this idea and set it up for herself. And could have just not, but did. Look, I'm just here to yap. So until I'm swimming. I'm yapping or I'm swimming. Like, that's the vibes. So I'm just gonna like daintily sip on the soda because once this is done, we're swimming. That's the vibe. But yeah, Cam, I really want to show him Gilmore Girls and Grey's Anatomy to the point that like I might wait till we're living together and like.
Oh, she's sounding real confident. They've been together 5 months. She's gonna wait until they move in together. It sounds like there's already a timeline. Remy. Oh, this is awkward. That is about to be rough. Did you hear the confidence in the way she said that? This is not just an idea. There's a timeline, possibly a date. Oh my God.
Like give him, like see what he thinks, because like so I love watching those TikToks where a girlfriend or a wife is like recording their boyfriend or their husband reacting to like big moments in Grey's Anatomy. And I'm curious how he would feel about that kind of content for TikTok. I think that would be like for specifically for Grey's, because that's something like a lot of people do. Because the show is like so crazy and there's so many moments to do that in. And I'd love to hear his hot takes on Grey's Anatomy. And just like being able to like experience Grey's Anatomy for the first time is such a crazy experience. That'd be cute. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I've been running a lot of different ideas by Remy, and he's really coming around to it and like wanting and like getting excited about it and stuff. Is he thinking about making his own channel, or is he just excited to do different video ideas with you? I think at some point he may do his own thing, because I've made it really clear to him, like, well, it's my channel, it's my channel and my content. And like, if you want to make your own content, like, I think you should make a channel of your own, and I support that, and I want to be a part of that as much as possible, like, to help him, right? But like, yeah, I'm just not interested in a couples channel. I'm just not. I know that's not what you were asking, but people have asked before. We can just do content together. I don't want like a channel dedicated to our relationship. That feels weird. I don't like it. I talk about them so much. Yeah, a couple channels seem to doom relationships. Clock that, see. Exactly. I love that you're keeping your channel your own. Very wise. Yeah, like this is my space. This is the space that I come to where I feel unabashed and unashamed to talk about myself, my views, my thoughts. This place is me, virtually. It's a virtual version of me. It's kind of how I view that. And a lot of people love to like take that mindset as a sign that I'm like self-involved, self-obsessed, all of this shit. It's just not true. It's just not reality. It's just, this is the one place where like my YouTube, where I come to be myself, be authentically myself, and occasionally address bullshit that I don't want to address but need to because of the greater good of all involved. Any goals for the summer? I'm cleaning up my closet right now. I actually do have some goals. However, I am going to not share them simply because some of them involve certain things I can't talk about, and also I want to work on my goals instead of just talk about them.
I actually agree with that. Is she gonna follow through with this and where we'll see a change, at least whatever she shows online? No. But I actually agree with what she said here. It's just I know she's just parroting something that sounds good. Rosie's incredibly lazy. She's not a driven person whatsoever. She's incredibly entitled. She wants to ride off of someone's back through life. So as good as that sounds right there, I agree. Like, yeah, stay silent, move in silence, actually put in some effort. Don't talk about it just yet. She ain't gonna do shit. She ain't gonna do shit. Not in the slightest.
Because I've been talking about my goals my whole life. And a lot of those goals I still haven't met. All right, guys.
Before she does these cute little laps, quick laps, mind you, I want to make sure I grab this. Does she actually like Remy, or does she just like the idea of being in a couple? That's the vibes I'm getting here. I want to add to that. Not only do I believe that she likes the idea of being in a couple, when it comes to Remy, she likes what he can do for her and the idea of what he can do further for her in the future. That's what she likes about Remy, the things he can do for her. And that's who Rosie is. She's a user. This bitch is a user, a lazy, bum ass, entitled user. That's why she has no problem dry begging the way she does online. That's why she has no problem constantly dropping hints online. Life sucks sometimes. Life is life. Life is hard. We all got our shit. But you know what I try to do when I come up here? I don't bring it up here. You don't think there's been stresses in life for a lot of us? Yeah. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to kick it with y'all and laugh. It don't matter what happens when I turn off this stream, I'll handle it then. Imagine going to a creator that's always just in need of something. Well, guess what? That's life. We're always going to be in need of something, right? No? Imagine if they're always constantly mentioning it. Like, oh, that steak. That, oh, I wish, but that testing costs that much. Or, oh, I would love a rollator so I could work on my mobility. Like, the fuck? We all need shit. My point in saying all of that rant, I can't stand creators like that. Everybody needs something. Stop taking it to internet. Work harder. Or just figure it the fuck out. Or just go without it. How about that? Go without it.
It's time to get started on these 20, we're on 20 laps right now. So for the super chat goal. All right. We got 20 laps. 20 laps for now. If we hit the goal, it's 100 laps. It's like, ugh.
Hint, 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 hint. If we hit that goal that's still up there to anybody, you see? That's all she's doing. If we hit the hint, like, the fuck?
But also, I probably should. So, all right.
Before we cover this short lap, because I did make sure to edit it down, I want to make sure I read this out loud. Thank you, Smee. Being in need, yet having it all covered by their parents when some people don't have family or friends to do any kind of help. And that is the reality of a lot of people. Rosie's privilege is something that she pretends she understands. She has no clue. She has no clue. It's one of the reasons people don't give a fuck about this bitch. Please.
Rosie, stop procrastinating with yapping. All right. We got 20 laps to start.
I added the music because it just needed something. I should have probably warned y'all. There's a second clip. I add a different song by the same artist, but I just needed to add something because we just been getting yelling this whole stream.
Oh, I'm already 2 laps down. Sick. Because to be clear, a lap is from one end to the other. I stated that in the goals too. Just FYI. Yeah, Nito. I feel like I'm getting burnt. Hold on. Yeah. The shade, the sun's a lot more like, I don't know. Maybe it's just fucking, what do you call it? The ozone layer and the environment going to shit. All right, let me see. I don't think I can get the whole, I want to try a different angle. I want to see, I can't, yeah, see, that's how much of the pool is missing. If I do it from that angle, it just doesn't work. Okay.
You saw how she just showed the whole pool. Imagine having that big ass pool. At least to me, that's a big pool to me. I don't have a pool. Imagine having that big ass pool in your backyard and not using it while living in Florida at her weight. When I tell you swimming is one of the best things for people my size, Rosie size, overweight, morbidly, it's so good. It's in her back fucking yard. Bitch, I'd be a prune. You hear me? A raisin. I'd be living in that fucking pool. Shit, I'd be watching Housewives from that pool. I'd be streaming our Discord shows from the poolside. Obviously, I'd keep the laptop away. But bitch, you'd have to drag me, tow me out of that fucking pool. You hear me? Come through with the firefighters. You need a whole team to drag me out that bitch. I'd be living in that pool. Crazy.
Let's try something here. We got 10 more laps in. That was the cakewalk. We got 10 more laps unless we get more toward the goal, right? But for now, we've got 10 laps. So let's do this. Okay. Last round. And we've done 20 laps. Wait. Now, what were we talking about? I've talked about the things that I regret, Liv. I mean, if you watch me directly, you'll see me talk about it. But if you only watch reaction channels, then you're only getting a portion of the story. I've talked a lot about things I regret, to be honest, but I don't feel like I should have to spend every single live admonishing every single mistake I've ever made for the entertainment of people that hate me. That's how I feel. So, appreciate you checking me out. I'll just say it, like, I have spoken about it. I don't feel like it's fair to expect me to reopen and rehash every drama and every live, you know what I mean? Like, and I say that respectfully too. Like, I'm not saying that in like a sarcastic or shitty way. Like, I'm saying that respectfully. Like, I'm just living my life right now, you know? But I have talked about it as those things happen. Rosie's strong enough to come back. Yeah, I mean, you know, I really have survived the horrible things I've talked about in my past. Those are not lies. And I'm a lot stronger than people give me credit for. Totally get it. You seem like you have good morals at the end of the day. And I agree. I do. I am a person who has absolutely fucked up, who has been the villain in other people's stories, intentionally or not. I would say more often not intentionally. I have made a lot of fucking mistakes. I honestly look back at the entirety of 2025 and feel like it was a mistake. Because I put my head in the sand, and the fallout from me doing that is entirely my responsibility.
Exactly. So why is it always girl world? Talking about she put her head in the sand. No, she put her head in everybody's fucking DMs that she could get attention from. And when that didn't work in her favor and she didn't get the attention and the following that she wanted, now she's a victim. Now, according to her, she's actually parroting Amber. Now she's being dehumanized and shit. This bitch has jumped from community to try to belong somewhere, to try to get a leg up, because her lazy ass won't do nothing else in life, won't accomplish shit in life. And every time she gets booted or people see her for what she is, then it's everybody else who's the fucking problem. Even when it comes to the fetishism community, whether it be fat acceptance community, body positivity, she's been in so many different communities that believe some similar things and not some similar things. This community, she would have been at the Paradise House if Stefan actually invited her. Let's be real. All she does is hop from place to place, group to group. And she sits here, and I think one of the reasons she's so bitter about this community, even though she used to be a longtime watcher who enjoyed a lot of reactors, is the simple fact that now, like, everything's on her. She wanted to be on this side. She don't like being on that side. She just wanted the attention that the girls got, the money that the girls got. And now she's a fucking clown. And one of the worst things you could do, that's why I never understood why she wanted the attention of this community. One of the worst things you can do is get the attention of this community. I'm not saying we're not toxic. Yeah, we toxic. We messy as fuck. There's certain shit people do. It's just like, why the fuck are y'all doing that? We already look bad enough. Stop sending shit to this bitch house. Just sit here and watch. But I know what we do isn't something to be applauded. I do it because I don't give a fuck. This is a hobby for me. A paying one at that. And you want to be a fool on the internet, overshare and be a piece of shit? And I don't need cable for this? I'm clocked in, dumbass. Why do you think I don't share nothing about my life? She gonna go on and say, oh, you know, if y'all talked about yourselves, bitch, that's the issue. We're not dumb like you. Why would I talk about my issues online, dumbass? I was with my girlfriend for years. We had a breakup. Did I come up here and tell y'all why we broke up? No. Did y'all even know when we were moving out of places? No. Did y'all even know when I moved? No. I don't share my shit online. Are you dumb? When we got together years ago, waited a little while, announced it. When we broke up, I was just like, all right, bitch, I'm single again, kept it moving. I don't talk about my life. I let my viewers in this much. Those are my boundaries, and they still fuck with me. They still respect me. So when the girls sit there like, oh, y'all reactors couldn't do this, bitch, because we're not dumb. I wouldn't do it. You don't think I could turn on a fucking camera? I know how to edit. You don't think I could edit a vlog? Put dope music in there that viewers would like? Of course I could. I'm just not sharing my life. Do y'all know what my kitchen looked like? Do you know what my bathroom looked like? Do y'all know what my bedroom looked like? Do you know what my porch looked like? No. There are people who don't want to share their lives online. They want to remain private. Dumbass.
The shitty stuff I did and defended last year is my fault and is my responsibility. And I absolutely own that. Absolutely. Because I was not in alignment with myself. I was not who I know myself to be in so many situations. And I'm still getting that girl back. You know? And I absolutely fucked up with the Stefan situation. Which is why I'm just taking my consequences as gracefully as I can and trying to move forward. You know? Like, I fucked up and I hurt people. And that is never what I want. So the best thing for me to do is to move forward. And when people ask me questions, I'll talk about it. But like, you know, if I want to address it, right? But like, I'm not going to play into the commodification of people's humiliation of me on the internet for entertainment.
I want Rosie to repeat that sentence and tell me what it means. I want her to break down word for word that word salad that she just said while trying to sound like she graduated from an Ivy College. I want her to tell me what she just said. That bitch will say so much and yet say nothing. I don't want to be this thing while sounding like a fucking idiot, giving more things to criticize, more things to nitpick. Let's be real, it's a nitpick. I'm not going to play into, well, you're playing into being a lolcow, dumbass. Welcome home.
I'm not doing it. I'm not. If I was willing to be a villain or sell my soul and be a piece of shit for internet coin, I'd be moving very differently.
She was just moving like that like last week. She literally is a piece of shit online. This is the same Rosie who sat there on the platform with a man she knows has a lot of allegations against him. This is the same Rosie who also sat her big ass on this platform to defend a man that she had been fucking after she fucked his sister, to defend him and his allegations. This is the same Rosie who sat on this platform because she couldn't get the friendship out of Zachary Michael and sat on this fucking platform to say, oh, he groomed me. Bitch, fuck you. She does it. She's been doing it. Oh, I wouldn't do that for internet coin. No, you do it. You just don't get the coin. What Rosie's mad about is she's not getting the Amber Lynn money. Let's be clear. She loved this attention. Rosie wanted this attention. Yeah, does it suck? She ain't get more compliments and people not telling her she's better than Amber and Chantel. Sure, I'm sure that sucks. But she wanted the attention, and that's really what she cared about, and she got it. But for the most part, if you cover her, no matter how long you've been covering her, you get in more views and or more money. Quirky Moments, that account, new to me. They sat down, put together a well-done video, did numbers. She's a hot topic. She's the one not getting paid for being the asshole that she is. So now she wants to flip it around like, oh, if I really wanted to lean in and be a bad person. No, you do it. You just don't get the views. Last time she got the views, she was actually streaming in vertical so she could get more views. The problem is a lot of those views were minors. And she kept getting criticism. And after enough pushback of people starting to side-eye her, then she finally went horizontal again. That's the last time she got views.
And I'd be a lot more hated. Because I've been on the internet long enough to know what works and what doesn't. But I'm not willing to compromise my morals. And at the end,
I'm not willing to compromise my morals. The same person who made excuses for Amber Lynn and her transphobic joke. And I want to repeat, the same person who also was just on a panel with a predator. Okay. And also try to make excuses around Shani for Christ, a child abuser. Okay.
end of the day, like, I'm a human being that, like, where when I fuck up, I own that shit. And I don't.
When Rosie fucks up, she owns that. You know what? Let me just let her keep talking. Because I'm already late for Love Island. No problem, y'all. We'll be a little late because I do want to at least get through more of this. Because I really want to get to her rant about the reactors.
Don't think I should have to. And I'm not talking about like the most recent stuff. To that makes sense. It's still topical. Like, that is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about stuff from like a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, that stuff. I should not have to answer to the mob with angry pitchforks over situations with which there isn't full context. No one has asked me for my side. People are cherry picking clips from different places that they've pulled like old archives from or whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna constantly feed into that or bring up people who are no longer in my life. Like, just to like throw them under the bus or to make a point or whatever. Like, it's my past. It is what it is. And where I've gone wrong, I apologize. And then I've also sat here and been like, I'm not fucking sorry. Because if I'm not sorry, I'll tell you about whatever the situation is. Obviously, I'm not referring to the bigger things that happened recently, because obviously I am genuinely fucking sorry about that. But there was a period of time, Jacob, where I was friendly with someone who I had no business trying to be friendly with. It takes strength to admit you know what that foiled. That takes strength to admit, and you know what, that foils the reaction channel's plot, which is why they don't platform when I talk about those things. They don't show when I'm showing myself to be accountable. They don't talk about it because it disrupts their narrative of who I am that isn't real, is entirely parasocially built on the foundation of the ghost of Amber's past.
You know what I just feel? I'm too high for this. What? Shut up. The amount of words that came out of her mouth just now just to say nothing. I'm literally sitting here trying to genuinely follow what she's saying. Keep in mind, I already edit this down and I'm just like, I need to hear it so I can comment. That's how commentary works. And I'm just sitting here like, what is this bitch even saying? Bitch. I'll let her continue. I'll let her continue.
That it is that's why when I was talking about Girl World being a mental illness, like, it's derangement, it's delusion, it's scary that people take aspects of Amber's life and apply it to mine because they view me like a spinoff. It's fucking weird.
Keep in mind, I put in an edit where she literally parrots Amber and she catches herself. It's so funny. Let her continue.
And I'm never going to stop saying that. It's fucking weird. You're weird. And if you were capable of self-reflection like I am, you would see that.
Rosie just said she is capable of self-reflection. Unlike the community that follows her content online, unlike the community that criticizes her online, she is capable of self-reflection. If Rosie was capable of self-reflection, she wouldn't be as big as a Mini Cooper. If Rosie was capable of self-reflection, I wouldn't have enough DMs leak about her that I could make a whole video. Keep in mind, there's a novel that Zachary Michael provided us. A viewer the other day in Scar's chat provided more novels from Rosie. It's not even just creators, it's viewers too. But she's capable of self-reflection. If Rosie was capable of self-reflection, she wouldn't have gone from getting caught in that Discord with the person who leaked it, where she was plotting to get into Emily's DM somehow. Let's not forget that. If she was self-reflecting after that, she wouldn't have been found out to be that account who was talking shit about Zach on Reddit. When does she self-reflect? She's had to nuke at least 2 Discords since I've been following her, because how messy she is, and someone in there always leaks it. You notice how she never denies what I say about the Discord and Emily. She always specifically says, oh, I've never been in Emily's DMs. No, bitch, that's not the question. The question is, have you ever been in a Discord that you had to delete where you were plotting different ways to get in Emily's Discord? That's the question, Rosie. The Rosie that's capable of self-reflection. Answer that.
But you being the metaphorical them, because I don't put my viewers in the same boat with that, to be clear. It's hard to say you made a mistake in front of a platform like YouTube. You're showing growth, and that's great. I give props for that. Thank you. And that's the other thing too, is when I do fuck up and I do apologize, if the people who are hurt by my actions don't want to accept that apology, they have every fucking right. They have every right to tell me to fuck off and like leave me alone and not engage again. And absolutely, that is a natural consequence to my actions, right? To anyone's actions.
While she continues with this word salad, I have to read this out loud because it is so accurate. It's sad. K-Buns, if you watch Roz and Callie in the same day, you can skip your daily vitamins with the amount of word salad you'd take in. No, not medical advice. Bitch, K-Buns, you ate with this? Because let me tell you, K-Buns not lying. And I have watched Callie and Rosie in the same day. When I tell you, it's a lot. Because I like to listen to drama like in my AirPod when I work. And I listen to them on the same day. Keep in mind, I watch Callie through Wikipedia. And I said, how do we get here? Girl, you used to be my friend. How did we get here? Trust me, I'll be seeing shit, y'all. I'll be watching shit. I'm a nosy bitch. I love drama. I just don't comment on everything. Not everything's going to be on my platform. Whew, it's a lot. And I know a lot of people are probably like, who's Callie? Oh, bitch. It's a lot. I don't mean not to be that person, but it's a lot. I've been in this community for a long time. A very long time. Back to Rosie.
But what's not a natural consequence is the dogpiling and the invasion of privacy and the going in real life shit. That's not a natural consequence. It is harassment and bullying, period. I really have noticed I really have noticed any channels showing many apologies or any at all. You have not noticed. Really? I knew it. Fucking knew it.
So that viewer comment wasn't in her chat. So that means they eventually got blocked or timed out. But either way, Rosie keeps responding to these comments that are either coming from a follower of hers who's very delusional, or it's coming from troll accounts. Because one of the issues is Rosie not actually taking accountability. So when she's like, oh, they don't play when I say this, when I say that, for the most part, at least I'll speak for myself, I play her words. I do not skip context. Maybe that's one of the reasons she refuses to say my name, because even if she was trying to say, or like other dummies in this space have done, if even Rosie was trying to walk back or say something against my criticism, I'll go find the clip and piece it together. For the most part, at least based on the content that I watch on Rosie, there's no one manipulating her words. There's no context missing. There might be opinions that are incorrect or conspiracies, but for the most part, they're playing her words. Rosie is a piece of shit. Don't nobody got to edit nothing together for her to look like a horrible person. She genuinely is. Like, I don't know why she tries to, well, I do, but still, she's a joke. Genuinely a joke. Oh, let me grab this membership real quick, only because I did use welfare. Thank you so much, ALR's middle tooth. First of all, that fucking name, and I can't unsee it. I'm mad it was pointing out to me. But thank you for joining memberships. You are welfare fund. I'm not going to do too much because I'm high and I'm trying to keep my channel. But welcome, ready, set, EBTs. If you're new to my channel, I know this is going to sound so bad because y'all got to remember, new people come in and probably like, why is she shaking her titties? Anytime you join the welfare fund, I'm supposed to do a little dance. It's just sometimes it's not smart to do. But thank you for joining the welfare fund. One of my mods came up with the song. We're a mess. Back to Rosie.
Fucking knew it. I just didn't make any sense. Because if their audience had full context, because so many of them hate me based on preconceived notion and bias, so much so that they will not come to view the whole context, right? Which is their right. But they'll watch the hate videos about me and believe this narrative. That's not fucking real. Like, I would bet $1 million fucking ZM's gonna skip over this live. You know what I mean? Except maybe now that I said that, it'll be a cherry pick clip. You know what I mean? It's just like all of them.
For someone who doesn't watch reactors, she seems to give a lot of opinions as if she does watch reactors. Keep in mind, she's being loud and wrong, but you know she's tuned in. oh, Zachary Michael won't do this. Bitch, how do you know? How do you know? I'm telling you, she got at least 4 sock accounts, and all 4 of them have Zachary Michael's channel on notifications, like super notifications. I promise you.
Have this cognitive bias, and some are disgusting, trash, hate-filled, just nastiness. And some of them are like a little nicer, funny, goofier, packaged in a better packaging, but they're still a pile of shit.
You know how Rosie earlier said, say shit with her chest? Start saying names. Keep in mind, I think for the most part, we read in between the lines to know what reactor specific she's talking about. But she has this thing where she's like, oh, I'm not going to promote them on my channel. Well, you're talking about them. So it's still promotion. So whether she says Zachary Michael or Pulpy or Scarletter, whether she says the name or not, she's still promoting them because people are now going to go look to see who's reacting to Rosie and match them to the description. She's still great marketing for us. So this whole like, oh, I'm not going to promote, bitch, you're promoting. You're promoting. Start saying names. Say it with your chest. Yeah, let's go back to that original point. Say it with your chest. Start saying names. Because when I pop my shit, I use names. Anytime I'm dragging the dog shit out of Rosie, her name's in the title. Anytime I'm talking about Amber, which has been a while, name's in the title. Chantel, FFG, that pussy ass bitch who thought she was gonna do what around here. Look at her now. Look at her now. Yeah, use names. Don't just say it. Stand on it. If Rosie wanna be that bitch, be that bitch. I don't make no apologies for what the fuck I say on my platform, and I still get love. Maybe she should stop the act of like, no, I'm just this fat disabled woman who's desperate for a diagnosis, an autistic diagnosis, and pain flares and trauma. And stop it. We all been through trauma. I've been through trauma. Still sit up here and pop my shit. Don't gotta fake shit. Whoever fuck with it, fuck with it. Drop the fucking act. Cause she half-ass talks shit and still gets dragged. So just go for it. She want to say more about Zach. Go ahead. Pop your shit. Say it with your chest, dumbass. She wanted attention, right? She got it. Start saying names, pussy.
You know? And it's just like, at the end of the day, you're not interesting enough for you to get the same numbers talking about yourself instead of morbidly obese, mentally ill fat women on the internet. And I think that alone means I'm winning farther because I can make content about myself.
Let's be very clear. I've mentioned it earlier. I'll mention it again. Most reactors, most people who cover people like Rosie, they don't want to share their lives. I don't know what kind of views I would get talking about myself and my life online. And guess what? I'm never going to find out because that will never be my content. I'm sure I have viewers who would love to see the other side of this stream and what I do in my day to day. I am sure. And baby, I got story times. I'm grown. I actually leave my house. I may work from home, but I leave my house. Next month, I'm leaving the country. Once again, not taking y'all. I'll have little stories. I tell y'all when I get back, of course, but I'm sure viewers would love to follow me to that country. I'm not sharing that. Some of us like to remain private. Some of us can get fucked and not have to make a big deal out of it and come online every single time. Just saying. So, sucks. The truth is, we got the better content, the better experience when it comes to this platform. Because I don't got to share shit about myself. Still come up here, give my opinion, be myself, and make an income. Amber, Rosie, Chantel, they got to do that. It's not the flex they think it is. Oh, I could talk about myself. Look at where it got you, stupid.
And people will watch. You have to talk about other people. Not only that, you have to punch down. And that's the real pathetic shit, you know?
Who's punching down? And what makes the content that criticizes her, what makes that punching down? I want her to explain all of that.
Yeah, so they're so obsessed with me. One of them invited me into her house after giving me dresses. Another one was besties with the guy that's been stalking me for years. And she was sitting right there with him when he was trying to get me to myself on his community tab posts about 2 years ago now. Another one obsesses over me, recreates my TikToks and shit. And then the joke doesn't even land because no one knows what's going on. And but is too lazy to recreate the long one.
You know what? I'm gonna let her finish. She was about to trigger me because she's still going and then has the nerve to call someone lazy, too lazy to. I'm gonna let her finish.
Just the short ones. And then honestly, the other one's just kind of sitting. He's kind of an asshole, but he's just laughing and watching. Whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. Another one. Oh, several, probably at least I can count 10 off the top of my head are currently paid members on my channel.
I'm one of them. Let me be very clear, and this is coming from being a creator. If we're one of the creators that cover Rosie and we cover her members only content, that's the only thing that she can use against us when it comes to fair use. As a creator, if you're going to cover her members content, you need to purchase it or be able to show the proof. So let me be clear. I'm a member because I cover her content. I cover it in Discord. Great experience for my viewers. And it's to protect myself. I've never kept it a secret. Anytime I had to get a membership from any of the girls. That's what you're supposed to do.
So fan behavior. I could go.
It's smart behavior. Smart behavior, but she wouldn't know because she's barely a creator.
Go on. That's just off the top of the dome. Yeah, so there's a channel. Who
I should mention too, with all these rants that she's speaking about, I actually know each creator she's referring to. I'm gonna say this. I've watched a lot of those things actually play out, and she exaggerated a lot. Those creators can speak up for themselves. I know she was talking about Art True Exhausted. I know she was taking shots at Nikki T. I know she was taking shots at Pulpy. It's just like, go ahead, girl. Go ahead. See, when I criticize people for certain behaviors, one of the things that helps my viewers understand and see a clearer picture is because I bring up clips, examples, pictures. There's something for them to at least follow. She's just running her mouth, exaggerating the way she normally does, and in some cases just straight up lying. She could play a clip so we can see what she's referring to.
who was getting like, I don't know, when she was a mod for me, she was getting like 4 to 10 views per video talking about Amber and them. And she pretended to find me organically on TikTok. She befriended me. She became one of my mods. She made my old intro and outro. I mean, we became friends to the point that we exchanged numbers. We FaceTimed. And this was back when I used to watch this garbage ass content, so I would talk to her about that content. And she like got down to like a 4X. I mean, she's still fat. Like she's still in the same size range as far as I know. Actually, maybe she's lost more weight. Actually, I don't know.
Why does her size matter? Rosie, so seeing another morbidly obese creator, similar to myself, in the space get support, and she brings up their size, wouldn't that prove that her being the size that she is isn't the issue then? Seeing that she's, for whatever reason, trying to point out Aren't You Exhausted size. That's something she should probably think about. And with all of this explaining like her background with her or whatever, you the dumbass. At the end of the day, I've heard Aren't You Exhausted explain some of this, and guess what? She could actually turn around and give commentary on whoever she wants. The simple fact is she had more of an insight because she knew Rosie. It is what it is. Imagine being so sucky that someone you used to be cool with could come on this platform and criticize you, get support because you're so shitty. Nobody actually gives a fuck that she used to be cool with you. I don't even know if they were friends for real. Imagine being that shitty. Sucks.
Really don't know. I actually have no idea what she's up to. I don't go to her channel. I have no fucking clue what she's doing, except I know she's talking about me incessantly. That's all I know. And I ended up finding out that she was in the chat of my the guy that stalks me. And she was actively making fun of me while they were talking about my legal name in the chat at the time. At the time, that was lesser known information than it is now. But even still, I don't advertise it. But like, it's out there. Like, things have been said in my lives and stuff. Like, whatever. But back then, it was a much bigger deal. And I confronted her because I had just been invited to her house. She lives 30 minutes from me. She invited me into her home. She sat me down, talked with me for hours, gave me the dresses. I met her husband, to then find out the entire time she was buddy trolling me. And she's regarded as like a reactor that people actually watch and like thinks is a good source to talk about me because she buddy trolled me.
I actually don't think she was buddy trolled at all. I think Aren't You Exhausted genuinely liked her, thought she was different, realized actually you're a piece of shit, and she decided to voice her opinion online. They weren't besties. They didn't grow up together. She saw someone who could maybe use a hand, try to support her, saw she was a piece of shit, and said, actually, no thanks. That's really what I hear when it comes to Rosie and Aren't You Exhausted. That's what I hear. I don't give a fuck. I still like Aren't You Exhausted.
Because she actively and maliciously went out of her way to build my trust, to just turn around and make her entire channel about me. And now she's getting thousands of views. Now, because she was someone that was there, like boots on the ground journalism, that was her fucking motive.
No, it wasn't. And can I just say, too, I don't know if I've heard anyone actually express it this way. When it comes to Aren't You Exhausted and Rosie, Rosie doesn't have enough clout or is important enough online or anywhere in the world for someone to actually put out a scheme like that just for her. Like, Aren't You Exhausted sat in her house and said, I'm going to try to get close to Rosie. I'm going to get close enough to meet her, to smell her, to give her clothes. And then when the moment is right, I'm going to stop being her friend and become a superstar online. Bitch, you're not that important. You're genuinely not that important. Rosie's a nobody. She's just a fat bitch on the internet looking for attention. Oh, shock. Rosie's big ass happened to maybe get in a conversation with someone who may have similar goals. Struck up a conversation. Maybe they liked one another. Maybe they wanted to like, hey, it would be cool. Hey, I got some clothes for you. I lost some weight. Why is that shocking? Their exchange actually makes sense. But Rosie's like, no, she was scheming. She needed to buddy troll me to gain my trust, to get me close, to get this information and then go off and do that. Like, who are you? You're no one. Get the fuck out of here.
Entire time it was to build her fucking channel. It's disgusting. It's weird. You're fucking creepy. I know you're watching this. You watch everything I do. You're fucking creepy. You are just as bad as those other two. And you know who I'm talking about when I say that. You're just as bad as them. You kind of skated by when all the drama went down in December, but you are just as creepy as them. I don't promote these people. I don't say their names. They don't get to hear my name on their name on my channel.
But she just gave us bomb ass promotion. This clip, at least out of that whole stream, this clip will be covered by many reactors. And you know what we could do? Because people are going to look into it. Like, who's she talking about? And I could sit here and be like, she's talking about Aren't You Exhausted? She was talking about Pulpy. She was talking about Zachary Michael. She was talking about Nikki T. Like, and just, hey, my mods, thank you. If you can just drop a link in chat to a few of those creators. And now, boom, more viewers. They don't get that on my channel, bitch. You just spent like 30 minutes giving reactors a great promotion. Dumbass.
But she's a reactor. She has a last I.
You're right. I forgot. Aren't You Exhausted is on vacation. Because while Rosie, thank you for that reminder. While Rosie's talking about, I know you're watching this right now. No, she actually is on vacation. She announced it like days ago. And she went on this rant. Oh, what if Rosie knew she was on vacation and that's why she popped off like that? Now that I think about it, Rosie probably knew Aren't You Exhausted is on vacation. And she's like, this is my chance. This is my chance. She's gonna take a minute to respond because everybody's gonna flock to, oh, Rosie. Oh, Rosie, you're stupid. Jezebeli, thank you. Just like ALR, desperate, can't develop or maintain healthy relationships of any sorts, talks mad shit on her channel, but caves in real life and always a victim. Nobody normal would rock with her. That part. Oh my God. And she don't understand why we follow her. I'm nothing like Amber. Girl, you can't shut up just like Amber couldn't. And look at where y'all at.
Knew she had a septum piercing, and she's about as big as I am, a couple sizes down. So
why is she focused on Aren't You Exhausted size? I don't give a fuck. I like tuning into her because she seems cool as fuck. I enjoy her commentary. Wait, Rosie doesn't like when people comment on her weight, but she really, really focused on Aren't You Exhausted size. I don't give a fuck. She looked dope as fuck to me. So, Rosie, none of this is gonna age well. See, this is what you do. You just let them talk. And for anyone who's been in chat with me, we're going on 3 hours. I gotta get off soon too, so I could catch Love Island. But have I been playing anything out of context? I'm just using her words, like just playing her words. That's crazy. That's crazy. Fernley, Concerned. Thank you so much, Boo. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. I'm behind on so much of the support from earlier. For anybody I don't get to, please know I appreciate y'all. Please know. Thank you. I think it will, for the most part, I'll always have this issue. And I've never said this out loud because I don't want it to be tone deaf. I hope you understand I mean this in an appreciative way. When it comes to not keeping up with support, if I'm being real, it's a good problem to have. Like, I appreciate y'all. I do feel guilty a lot of the times, but like, that's why I do what I do when it comes to content, because I can't get to everybody and I still get mad support. So I appreciate y'all. I'm always behind on stuff, but I give you my best. So yeah, I'm gonna stop making excuses for that, because the truth is I'm grateful that's the problem that I have on my platform. This bitch can't stop getting dragged out her comments and, fighting criticism online. And my biggest thing is I can't fucking keep up with support that I get. So thank you. Genuinely. I don't mean that in a tone deaf, fucked up way. I mean it like, thank you, for real. Because there's a lot of other problems like I have on this platform.
pathetic. Exactly. I saw a thumbnail of ZM where he used the tagline Rosie upset about not being in the doc, and I watched the live he's reacting to in full, and you didn't say that.
That is not what Zach said. Zach said it's confusing. Zach said Rosie is confused that she wasn't in the docuseries. Zach didn't say, well, I'm sure Zach played clips where Rosie was actually upset, but she's like, exactly. And I'm like, that whole statement is wrong. What are you talking about? Like, she's so dumb. Weird. I can't stand you, Smee. Charlie Gold suffering from success. That's not funny, Jesus. It's not funny. I hope y'all understood what I meant when. Yo, we're something else. I don't even know. Sometimes I'm like, damn, why do they still tune in? I'll be up here having fun, but for real, sometimes I'm like, girl, shut up. Thank you. Sorry. Bye. Thank you for 10 months. I just got off work in 15 hours. I needed this. And I love this community. The only safe space I had when I got let go of, let go 3 months ago. Thank you so much, Boo. See, look at how things turn around. And thank you for being here, for real. Through all the ebbs and flow of life, shit, we still here. We still here. And I appreciate y'all for real. Seriously. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. When I made my first donation, I had no idea how busy you were. No. Oh, wait, shit. That's not why I meant it like that. I had said in chat that you missed mine. I totally get it now. Fuck. Yeah, sorry. Just so you know. And I didn't mean to say that in a way to like make y'all feel no type of way. I hope you understood what I meant. Sorry, y'all. Now I think I'm overthinking. This edible kicking in too much. Sorry. It's not funny because it's true. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna know. Not Charlie's flexing on Charlie called us broke. Stop fucking with me. Back to Rosie. Okay, I should be done in like Discord just gave me 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And then we in there. They're gonna whoop my ass when I get in there.
Who even has time to do things like that? Their paychecks depend upon it. They clock into their 9 to 5 at the Rosie factory. If you want to go there, I think that's an old reference to Amber. So I kind of want to take that back a little bit. It's delusion. It's scary that people take aspects of Amber's life and apply it to mine because they view me like a spinoff. It's fucking weird. But
fuck this bum. Let me get to the actual support and close out like that. Y'all get the point. Just let her keep running her mouth. We gonna circle back. She's gonna keep putting her foot in her mouth. Let me do that. Let me get to some of the support that I'm clearly very behind on, and then I'll be in Discord, y'all. Let me take these last few minutes and do that. That's what I need to do. Let me see. Where am I? Oh, it's never wait, no. It's Vive. Sorry. Thank you for 9 months. Happy Juneteenth to our gorgeous 6'7". Totally not cult leader, Charlie. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. Never a cult. A church gathering. No, I appreciate you and thank you for 9 months. Fit and Curvy, bonding time. Oh, I need to take a screenshot so I can hold it for the next stream. Hold on, Fit and Curvy, I got you. But I'm gonna read it out so y'all know what's coming. Bonding time, bonding poll time. It won't be in this stream, but probably the next. You have to drink an 8-ounce glass of pool water after Rosie has marinated in it, or you have to lick Foodie's scooter for 10. Hold on. Oh, Fit and Curvy, you are messy. You are fucking messy. I gotta save this, y'all, just so y'all know that's gonna be the poll. Our next stream, that is the poll. Thank you so much, Fit and Curvy. They gonna curse you out. I just hope you know. Hold on, I'm trying to take a screenshot of it. All right, I got it. Thank you. Oh, Olivia, thank you so much. Tuned in and sat with my big old boot. I hope you feel better soon. Roz is wild for thinking that we are projecting insecurities. We're laughing at our stories. That part. That. And Olivia, rest. Feet up. We need you good. Because we got more ass to kick in Love Island. And when we watch Zeus. But seriously, I hope you do feel better soon. Cara, thank you. Happy Juneteenth to my people. I love us. I love us too. I love us too. And thank you so much, y'all. Let me see. Where am I? I'm really behind. Thank you. Yeah. I'll probably be taking another gummy tomorrow. Well, no, I'll be back on Sunday. Yeah, I'll be back on Sunday. Olivia, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm behind on so much. Oh, and rice pudding. I didn't. Actually, it's this. I'm going to tell you what it is. No. There was a certain super chat you sent that actually put a picture in my head. I'm not going to do it this stream, but just so you know, when I paint this, and it does have to do with the swimming pool, your super chat is what put the picture in my head. I have to save it for a future stream. But thank y'all so much for all the love. I'm going to run the Discord so we could get into Love Island. And hopefully there's enough people who still wants to watch. But I'll see y'all soon. It's going to be Rosie. I ain't going to hold y'all. That's my main That's my main right now, my main entertainment. And the fact that so many of y'all still tune in, even though I don't talk about Chantel like that, or Amber for sure. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that a lot of y'all were open to getting to know this lore because we've been so used to other ones. So I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all on Discord. If you enjoyed anything about the stream, please consider leaving a like or a comment. It's good for engagement. So I appreciate y'all. Later.
Plan for 2025, survive. I've never in my life been told I kind of look like a young Johnny Depp. I think it's messy, that's for sure, but just like, ugh, hate being an adult. I'm gonna need to eat dinner soon. Ridiculous. Because I am who I am, God forbid I have an opinion. So, right now, I am the drama. I'm part of the drama.